ain't got to do shit with this motherfucker. But look at it. Niggas know I could read.
Sure.
Niggas know I was a spelling bee champ, man.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
Niggas already.
You out the camera, Day.
Niggas already know.
Oh yeah.
We live?
Yeah,
we in there?
Oh shit, man! Come on, go introduce it.
Man.
Come on.
Great minds think alike, man. Episode. What episode is this? 40. 45? Oh man, we almost at 50, man. That's what I'm talking about, man.
All right,
we halfway there, man. It's your boy Prada P, man. We in this thing, man. We got a special guest in here today, man.
We're gonna introduce him last, though, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Man.
No bombers.
Got Day in the cut in this motherfucker since niggas don't know their own names, man.
It's your boy Extra Great, man. Shout out all my great ones. You're doing good.
You got
doing
King
good.
Games, the one and only. If you see another, he a phony, man.
Man, for me, for the special guest, we got a local philanthropist for me, content creator.
You know, yeah, man. C.Lee for the
legend.
people, man. Let's talk about it, man.
Yeah,
Great
man.
minds
Yeah,
thinking
man.
like podcasts, man. I've
Hell
been waiting to come
yeah.
up in here.
Yeah, we
Man, let's talk about it. What's on your
appreciate it,
mind,
We
man? What's going
appreciate
on?
you for
Did you bring your
sliding through,
scissors
man.
with you today?
Nah, no scissors. You ain't bring no scissors. No scissors
No
today. No
scissors
scissors today, man.
Okay,
No, I
okay.
should have, though. A couple rappers in here.
Uh-oh.
I wouldn't get them though.
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't
Get him, though.
You got on my show before or no?
Yeah, I did.
What'd I say?
You said it was hard.
Okay, that's good.
This one, I think it was for one of the slots.
bro.
He wasn't lying. He let me play the whole song. That's how I know
Oh
he
shit, I was
wasn't
going
lying.
crazy. Shout out to Thizzler, man. Shout out to them.
Shout out to them,
He's
man.
like, yeah, let that shit run for a little while. Dog, man, how y'all feeling this
good.
week, man? How y'all week been going, man?
I can't complain, man. Same shit. My son been acting crazy in school, but you know, it's something we got to work on.
You niggas got kids? How many of y'all got kids?
Them niggas, that's the kid
You got
couch right
kids?
there.
The Pittsburgh Kid Couch.
What? All y'all got kids?
Yeah.
How many of y'all got?
I got two, boy and a girl.
I got a girl.
I got a boy.
Damn.
Niggas out here.
What?
You got kids? You ain't got kids?
Hell nah.
He said that. Hell no.
No kids couch.
Hell
Yeah,
nah.
He ain't got none neither.
Is that shit hard?
Nah.
Kids?
Yeah.
Hell no.
No, it's
In the
not hard.
beginning, like being a first time father, in the beginning, it's like, God damn, I'm really a dad right there. Like,
Yeah.
Definitely.
it definitely hits hard at first, but after a year or two, you like, I got this. Where my other one at? I'm ready for another one.
What
It
other
took me a
one
few
at?
months to really get used to it. Like after that, like, cause we had boys first, so it's just like that's like little you. Like I know for him, like with little girls, it's just like I got a little girl too now, but it's different for sure. Like you can't be who you know. What I mean, you can't be for me strong, assertive as dad with baby girl. You got to be, hey, everything's okay, it's all right. And
Definitely.
Like as soon as I put my deep voice on, she ready to start crying. Like.
Yeah, fatherhood is fascinating to me. So, like, before we even get started with the show, these are just personal questions I want to know from y'all.
Yep.
How long did y'all know these women before y'all got them pregnant?
I wasn't with my girl in high school, but I knew her in high school. And then once I stayed in Arizona. Once I turned 18, I stayed out there 5 years. And then the final year when I came back, that's when we kind of just started talking. And like I tell these niggas, like I was on a drive back out here from Arizona, and I'm like, if she talked to me the whole ride, for me, I'm finna rock with her. It's good. So she talked to me the whole ride home. Not on the phone. We was texting on the phone, whatever. Just different kind of communication the whole time I was driving back. So that's all I'm like for me.
That's like 13 hours.
Yes.
The fuck did y'all talk about?
It's just a matter that she wanted to talk. Like it wasn't the fact that it wasn't the fact that I had nothing to say or we had something to talk about. It was just the fact that she wanted to talk on the phone or communicate the whole time, make sure I was straight. Like, you good? You ain't falling asleep on the road? Like all that kind of shit. So
That's a beautiful thing, man.
that's what helped me.
How long was you with your girl before you got her pregnant?
2 years.
Okay. And how long was you with your girl?
4.
That's good. Because it's like,
4.
they say most people getting, women pregnant within like 6 to 8 months.
Damn.
So
damn.
And I'm saying all that because black men are breaking so many stereotypes. Like all of y'all active fathers, you know what I'm saying? That's a stereotype. All y'all knew these women before y'all got them pregnant. Y'all had prior relations with them, so y'all not just out here recklessly creating children. So I'm just watching it 3 black men who broke stereotypes, which is crazy because I just went viral for a post where I said, look, this might be the best generation of fathers ever. This generation of fathers
we
this
reposted it.
You know what I'm saying? This might be the best generation generation of fathers ever because I've never seen this many men active in every aspect of their kids' life and making conscious decisions on who they get pregnant, not just creating hella different households with hella different women. Right. Niggas is making responsible decisions and working it out one way or another and raising their kids. So that's dope.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Now, when you say that, I ain't never really thought of that. Like, everybody I know with kids, like all my partners, everybody that's like that I be around that got kids, they is active fathers.
Exactly.
All of them.
And everybody I grew up with didn't have no daddy around like that. You know what I'm saying? Fathers wasn't around all like that. Like, and even the ones who had fathers active wasn't as active as the fathers today. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's different.
I probably knew like 2-3 people growing up like that was like my friends that had
exactly
households.
You know what I'm saying?
None of us had 2-parent households for real.
It was different for us coming up. A lot of niggas' fathers wasn't all active like that. You know what I'm saying? You would see them every now and then at best, but active fathers, it was tough.
That was that. I'm going to the store era.
Right back.
Nigga come back
going
with
to the store 2 weeks, nigga.
True story. That shit was wild.
Nigga went to the store for 18 years. That's
nigga, what was crazy. And them niggas would show up at a draft though. Let a nigga get drafted to the league. You know what I'm saying? Forgive me, son.
Son, I was at that store. That line was long. Nigga, what?
Hey, that's hella funny, man.
That's crazy.
Oh, y'all had y'all fathers though, like active?
No.
Nah, not like that.
My father, he cut when we was younger. For me, shout out to Pops. So we got a good relationship, so I ain't nothing negative about that. And then my pops, like my dad that raised me, he went to jail and shit when I was younger. So it wasn't that they wasn't trying to be active, or at least one of them wasn't trying to be active. It's just that couldn't be.
The streets.
So for me, he was gone, and then my father, he was in the military though, 22 years in the Army. So he did his thing over there. Pops did his thing in the streets with me. So
got you. That makes sense. That makes sense. What about you?
Shit, my dad, he was just living his life. You feel me? He had more than 2 kids. You feel me?
Makes sense.
So he just was young and just had a lot going on. So
makes sense. What about yours? Before I talk about mine,
my pop is many. I got over 20 siblings, bro.
You lying? 20 siblings?
Nigga, it's hella them motherfuckers running. They all look alike too.
I think I only know like 15 of them. 15, 16.
Damn.
But my pops was like, I remember being little, like my pops pulling up on me, like coming to my grandma's house just randomly, like giving me bread and then leaving. But I don't never remember my pops like just coming to get me for a day, like on some shit like that. So my pops didn't really come around until I was like in high school for real. Like actually talking to my pops and like him calling me like, "What's up, son? How you doing?" Like damn near senior year for real.
Damn. I actually, man, I had a falling out with my pops because of conversation like this. I ain't talked to my pops in 5 years because of conversation like this. Just because with the older generation, they don't understand accountability like we do.
Yep,
they're never wrong.
Yeah,
everything they did was right. We didn't understand because we kids, they kids. So and me and my pops had a falling out because of that. It was a misunderstanding, and I talked about it in an interview. Like, and we ain't spoken 5 years because of that. But I say that to say we ain't like them. We take accountability. We there for our kids. There's no excuses, and we raising our children. So it's good to see us like be way different from them. We're nothing like them. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing, obviously circumstances was different, but they was kind of doing what they felt they had to do, and I guess being a father sometimes was secondary. You know what I'm saying? It was
a different era too. Like for me, like my pops passed when I was 13, so like I grew up different. Like I had to grow up fast. Yeah. So like I got older cousins. All my parents is old. My siblings is old. So like my mom finna be, I believe, 72 or 73 this year. So mom's
had you at like 50 something.
Yeah, like 40 something. I'm 29, so they have like 40 something. So like all my siblings is like 39, 40 and up. You feel me? So I grew up with like I got father figures and certain things that I seen that I had to adapt to and learn, but I ain't had like after my pops passed, it was like.
How did that affect you?
It was my first real death experience. So, me being 13, growing up, I was a kid. Like, I was a real kid. So, when my dad died, I kind of just realized people don't live forever. Because my parents was old. Mm-hmm. So, my grandpa was old. Like, you feel my grandpa grew up during segregation and stuff. So, to me, everybody gonna live and get old. When I was a kid, like I thought everybody was gonna grow old, die at an old age. So when my dad died, it was unexpected. Like,
Absolutely.
You feel me? So to me, it affected me in a way of like I just had to grow up. Like my cousin set me down and was like, you feel me? When you leave out the house, you ain't a kid no more. Like
that's real.
People, you bigger than a lot of kids. When people see you, they gonna treat you like an adult. So you gotta conduct yourself as an adult when you outside the house. So I had to learn how to switch it off. Like I had to be a kid when I'm around like family and shit, and then when I'm outside, I had to be a man, like conduct myself as a man. So like these niggas will tell you I don't take nothing serious because when I was a kid, I had to be serious all the time.
Yeah, makes sense.
So like right now, I'm older. Like I take certain things serious, but I try to have as much fun because growing up, I had to be
absolutely
an adult for real.
That made me think of something. Everybody I know who lost a parent, it like affects them daily. Like it's a feeling that don't go away when you lose a parent, and it still feel like yesterday to a lot of people. Did that affect you?
Yeah, I was fucked up. I slept for like 2 weeks. I ain't eat.
It's crazy. We was just talking about this shit. What was we talking about
Like
this
the other
yesterday?
day, yep.
We was talking about this yesterday.
Fucked up. I was like, but I didn't like. Now that I'm older, that was a form of depression.
Yeah, definitely. That's
me?
depression.
But
That's depression.
I didn't know I was depressed then. Like I just was shit. I don't know. I rebelled a lot. Like I got in trouble. Me and my mom didn't have the closest relationship. She ended up getting married. You feel me? Me and him used to bump heads just like off of a respect factor.
Yeah.
Of my mom and him, me being I'm about 15, 16 at the time. So now I'm probably 15, 16. I'm like down there 6 feet almost. So you feel me? Like I'm like, nigga, now I'm and when my grandpa died, his last words was, "You the man of the house now." So to me, that stuck with me. So I had to always feel like, nigga, anything that go on in this house, I gotta make sure I make sure it's good. If him and mom's arguing, I gotta be the one who protecting my mama. I gotta go in here and make sure he don't put his hands on her. He don't
makes sense.
feel me, buff up on her. Like it was certain things, but as a kid, I was supposed to be a kid. Like you feel
definitely,
me? But
most definitely.
I didn't get a certain. I got a chance to be a kid, but up to a certain extent. Like,
makes sense.
I had to grow up.
Man, I think five black men talking about fatherhood is important because it's a lot of negative stereotypes. Our mental health and the things we go through, you know what I'm saying, ain't talked about. Our perspective is never heard, so that conversation is important. You know what I'm saying? They never give a fuck about how we feel about shit or what we go through. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, nigga, deal with it.
For real.
For real. I kind of want to piggyback on what you had said earlier. You had said like being a father to the OGs, that shit came secondary. Like you feel me? It wasn't that important. Like I feel like now, like it's crazy because me and my baby mama had got into it, and she, you feel me, regular baby mama shit. You don't do this, you don't do that, and that shit touched me. Like I got offended. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I feel like pops back then, like they was like, bitch, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't do it. Like, you feel me? But now I feel like fathers would take that shit offensive now. Like, bitch, what you mean? Like, you feel me? Nigga damn near knock you out saying he don't do shit for his kids. You feel me?
That's like calling a nigga a
bitch, I'm a
snitch.
what the
Exactly.
fuck?
That's like calling a nigga a
That
snitch or
deadbeat
something.
title is
Come on.
serious today.
That shit
Real
real.
serious. That is very serious.
Even being called a deadbeat, like nigga, I'd be like even the word deadbeat, like I'd be like, who?
It's crazy though. Like I feel like me not having kids and seeing it from the outside, I feel like women always get more credit than the men do.
Absolutely.
And I feel like it ain't. I feel like it's equal. You feel me? I feel like it's equal, but
remember what we were saying the other day when you was like when a woman and a man break up, it always look bad on the man. People always be like, oh, he must have cheated. He must have did this. He must have did that. Like, how you know this bitch didn't cheat on me? How you know it wasn't her?
For real.
You feel me?
Like, because me and him was having a conversation about that, and we were saying how like whenever a relationship ends, it's always looked at like it's the man's fault.
Every time.
He couldn't have been. She could have not been making him happy. They could have came to a mutual agreement. It didn't have to be no cheating involved. It could be any reason, but it's off the back. Like, girl, he cheated, huh? Like, damn, every nigga don't cheat. Everything ain't ended off of.
You hear that,
shit
ladies?
Like that.
Some niggas have morals, goddammit. Shit.
For real. Like,
Yeah, man. One thing women got to understand is, again, as a man, your mental health matters, nigga. Like
Absolutely.
your opinion matters. Who the fuck want to deal with somebody where they not feeling heard, they not feeling respected, and then you mad because I don't want to deal with you. I want to go deal with somebody else. You don't. Why would I want to deal with somebody who disrespects me every day?
And I seen
You know what I'm
shit-
saying? That don't even make sense.
I
Like
seen some shit on Twitter, and it said that they was like, why do men cheat? They was like, men cheat with a woman who done brung them peace for the last 2-3 weeks or months because you done been nagging, fucking with it, like you said, mental health, shit like that. And this girl been making sure he good, making sure he ate. She doing all this shit,
Making him feel
and
like a super nigga.
Yeah, he feel it's peaceful, and now he done fucked around and cheated.
I ain't even gonna lie though. Sometimes it don't even take all that though, because like you'll see someone walking in the store, you be like,
Oh man, I want.
that's
on
true.
that, like,
That's true. We all got
Yeah,
that
for-
lustful
yeah, for-
eye.
yeah.
That's true,
Yeah.
like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
we got to
like-
take accountability. We
Yeah,
can
exactly.
that lust to get to you. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Will get you. I ain't gonna lie.
And then when you really meet a real when you
don't
meet with
do
a
that,
real
man.
ain't shit ass bitch who just really don't even care and just ready to
yeah.
go,
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
That shit I had you. Hey, you said you ain't tripping. I got a girl at home.
Yeah, man,
All
that
right,
shit
fuck
get
it.
you. The
Damn,
devil
that-
boy be coming.
You said you like girls too? Well, shit.
Hey, that,
And don't
yeah.
let her come with some money. Like, yeah, I want to give you this. I want to buy you these J's or something.
You
What?
finna stick around.
Oh man, come on.
Nigga done found his second wife around that motherfucker.
Niggas ain't turning no money down.
That shit ain't cool.
Niggas ain't turning no money down for
Hell
real.
no.
You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
no Bay Area
From out here,
niggas.
Hell no.
Hell
Bay
yeah.
niggas ain't turning no money down.
Not a
at all,
damn
no.
dollar.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
From
So
a
they be
bitch,
trick-
for a nigga to be like, one nigga be like, man, this bitch gave me hell no.
And it's tax season too. She come with like 3,000. Like, yeah, I want you to have
Don't
this.
let her have no kids.
Man,
They
look,
giving
it's
out
4,000
they
They give a motherfucker 40,000 for taxes.
They giving out bread, nigga, for them kids, boy.
Hey, man.
Niggas is playing stepdaddy right now, boy.
for real.
It is,
Boy.
man. That shit serious.
crazy,
That shit
bruh.
crazy.
Who claim y'all kids on the taxes? Y'all do or y'all let y'all baby mamas do it?
I do
my
it.
girl do it.
I do it 1 year on, 1 year
Okay,
off. Like
that's
this
fine.
year she finna claim them, then next year I'll claim them.
Oh,
That's
that's
dope,
solid.
yeah.
That's solid. She gonna break you off something or no?
I ain't gonna lie. She did 1 year. She
Okay,
did
that's
1
solid.
year.
That's
I think
solid.
like the first year when that COVID shit happened, she got broke off tremendously. I think she gave me like 1,200, something
Okay.
like that. It
That's
wasn't,
cool.
It wasn't nothing, man. She did sprinkle me though.
That's cool.
Sprinkle.
That's
like
cool for real.
Maybe a little sprinkle.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, that's lit. That's
Real
definitely
quick,
lit.
man, real quick. If y'all in the chat, man, we appreciate everybody tuned in, man. We got C.Lee up in here. Great minds think alike. Lisa
Brains in the
Yes,
chat,
sir.
man. What's your emoji, man? What you want them to
Some
put in the
scissors, man. Put some scissors in the
Scissors and
chat.
brains, man.
Put
Scissors
some
and
Scissors in the
brains.
chat, man. Put the
Brains.
scissors in the chat.
For C.Lee
Feel
and
me?
us, man. For me, I was gonna say, since we on the women topic, I had a question for everybody, man. What's y'all favorite thing about a woman that they usually be tripping about? Like whether it be the hair, the nails, whatever. Like what's y'all favorite feature on a woman that you don't care, that you be like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Like you can be whatever, you can do whatever. Like it's good.
This gonna sound crazy because it's not necessarily a physical feature. I like an honest woman. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is sometimes a woman to be scared to tell you if she talking to another nigga or if she got something else going on. I don't give a fuck how a bitch look when she's just blatantly honest, just through and through. That's the dopest shit ever because it's like I can just be myself with her. You know what I'm saying? When you meet an honest woman, just keeping it all the way real and not filtering nothing back. Because I love women, but any nigga out here dealing with women know they lie. A lot.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, mama.
So when a
Fuck
woman
they
is
do.
honest, that shit is the
mama.
sexiest thing in the world to me. When she just keep it all the way real. You know what I'm saying? An honest woman. That's
come
mine.
across real people a lot for
Exactly.
sure.
And they
That
scared
honesty
of, like
is
you
sexy.
said, they're scared of being honest for real.
Yeah,
For
because
some
you know,
reason, I don't know what it is, but
Especially
In they
with us.
jeans or something.
like, what?
Shit in they
Be
makeup.
real,
They
man.
be
But
in
you
they
want me to
makeup.
be 100 though?
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I
Exactly.
say,
You get what you get.
I like shit that stick out. Like I got I like gaps, not big ass gaps, not big ass gaps, but like a little. You feel me? Like I fuck with that. Like my girl got a mole on her face, and I tell her like all the time, like I like that shit. And she be like, stop looking at it, or like shit stretch marks. Like that shit don't bother me. You feel me?
Feel that.
Some niggas be like, bitch, you stretchy. Shit, bring your stretchy ass over here. You feel me?
That's crazy.
I like them little tiger stripe too.
You feel me? Right, like right,
that little-
right
that
on the
shit-
side.
That little shit be cool right there. I like that for real. For
Yeah, I
real.
love that.
I'll say probably a smile. Like you gotta have a nice smile. If you got a nice,
I'm saying, that's what I said. What's something you
something
don't
that they-
care about that?
They trip off of.
That they would trip off of. Like I said, whether it be hair, the nails, for me, the feet, for me, whatever. For me, I know. For me, I don't care about the messy bun and the hair and shit like that. Like,
I
yeah,
don't care
that's
about
how
I prefer it.
You feel me? I prefer this shit.
I prefer
I ain't
it.
say walk around like one of them little troll dolls and shit though. But I'm saying,
Nah, not at all.
you know what I mean? You know how to, if you got to go messy a few days, it's whatever. Like,
Yeah, I didn't go hair. When you got the messy bun or your hair ain't all the way how you want it and you still fine, that's real beauty. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
exactly.
Or some
Exactly.
some females be tripping off their forehead.
Yeah, they do.
I know a lot of females that be like, the fuck you look at me for? I seen that. I seen that out the corner of my eye, nigga. I got a beanie on today. Don't worry about it.
And they be tripping off their feet too. I don't necessarily be caring about their feet.
I ain't gonna lie.
Man, I don't.
ain't gonna lie, you ain't
I'm-
It be
I'm-
some
ugly feet out
I
there
ain't gonna
though.
lie.
Have you seen some ugly feet
You
before?
ain't had no crawlers?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bitch.
It just didn't bother you?
It just didn't bother me. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like
I ain't gonna
it's
lie.
like if you got like bitch, you got fucked up feet. What you was hooping? What you do? Like what sport
Imagine
did you
y'all
play?
chilling, y'all like on the couch together. And she hit you. The first thing you feel is like a claw. Like it don't be foot. It be claw.
Depends on how horny I am. I might suck that motherfucker. I ate a bitch feet before. I ain't gonna lie. I put a bitch feet in my
Bitch,
mouth.
feet though. That's a new one. Ate her feet.
Definitely ate a
I've
bitch
done
feet
that shit
before.
before.
I done
I've done
sucked
it.
some toes.
I done sucked some
You know what I'm
toes.
saying?
Yeah.
On freaky time.
That
You,
turn a bitch up. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, you gotta do it. You gotta stick it in and put the toe in your mouth while you fucking her. They go crazy for that shit.
They
You know what
turn
I'm
it into,
saying?
I'm telling you, waterfall. They gonna turn into a
Hell
whole new.
yeah, because most niggas not doing that. So
Yeah,
you
they
don't
not.
put the, oh my gosh, this nigga sucked my toe. You put that in the group chat.
You know what
I'm saying? Put that in the group chat.
bitches in the group chat.
You
Next thing
put
you
it in
know,
the group
bitches
chat.
talking about,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
licked the toe. Yeah, bitch, pull up.
Nigga, group chat legend.
Hell
Group
yeah.
chat legend for sure.
Fuck it, since we on the top, who eat ass?
I done did it
Ooh,
before.
let me know.
I
We been
done done
trying
it
to
before.
figure it
I done
out.
done it before.
We've been trying to figure that shit out for months.
Niggas.
We've been trying to figure it out for months,
I done-
goddamn
I done
it.
done
Come
it
on,
before,
C.Lee,
man.
let's have it.
You niggas,
I done
boy.
done it before, man. I got like these
so now he
niggas
did it.
acting like
That's
they don't know.
okay,
So
okay.
now
I
you
did it before too.
I'm a real nigga, man. You don't do
Okay, but
nothing.
you never was say- you never
you don't
said
do
you
nothing
did,
you
though.
regret. You don't do
Okay.
nothing you regret.
I done fucked around before.
Because they know I done
I've done
fucked
it before.
around.
I've told niggas.
Tapped in.
Welcome
Eighth degree.
Welcome to the
Is that right?
The Great Minds Eat Ass podcast.
Niggas is telling the truth tonight. Niggas is telling the truth tonight, goddamn.
Niggas is comedy.
You gonna get some DMs today.
Brainy X, where you at?
I only
huh?
did that shit one time,
That's
bro.
hella
I only
fun.
did that
Better
shit
try it
one
again.
time. Nah,
That's
man.
You know what I'm
funny.
saying?
I ain't gonna lie.
Man.
Ass
You
is
can't
where
do
I
it for
draw the
everybody,
line.
But hey,
I ain't got this beard for a reason. I just feel.
butt too.
No, I go crazy on some coochie. I'll eat some
Coochie,
pussy,
I ain't
but
eating old
I'm not
school
eating
coochie,
ass. I
man.
ain't gonna lie.
I mean, you cutting it
say
close
that.
if you
I
eat it
put
from
my
the back.
thumb in it. I put my thumb in there.
What you say?
That's
You
some
cutting
young
it close
nigga
if you eat it
shit,
from the back. You eat the pussy from the back,
them
you
niggas-
cutting it real
you
close.
is cutting
they don't
real
look
Yeah,
at
cutting it
close.
real
They probably
close.
They think it wasn't the ass. That was that ass. You was
Like,
Nigga in the dark just licking.
nigga under the, that nigga probably ate that motherfucker under the cover.
Just go like
That
that.
nigga under the cover.
To
Like,
desert real quick and you don't notice that, you a goddamn freak. I ain't gonna lie. You better notice you go from motherfucking wet cooch.
nigga, yo, hey,
that nigga, all of you a motherfucking
that's
freak.
crazy. Yeah, dude.
You're a monster. Well, if you drift it up there, you for sure was like, all right, I know what this is. Okay.
Then what if your mouth hella wet? You know, what if your mouth wet? Your tongue wet?
Freak
You
is
just
always-
slipped
you-
up.
You know the difference from pussy and booty, I'm sure.
Man.
You know the difference.
It's a difference.
It's a difference.
It's a
for sure.
difference.
It's a
That's
difference.
the difference.
It's a definitely
Booty got a little tang to it.
So you know.
I don't know.
But you shouldn't be eating nothing that got a
lying,
tang
bro.
to it though. Your
That's a good
bitch should
point.
be fresh.
Yeah.
Nothing you eat should have a tang. It shouldn't have a smell. Nothing supposed to do none of that. That's how you know off the back it ain't right. If you hitting something and it starts smelling funny, it ain't clean.
Yep.
You eating you play with it and smell your finger and it smell like when you eat some pussy ain't supposed to be on your lip the next day after you done washed your face,
good
did all
point.
that shit. You ain't supposed to like. Why am I still smelling pussy on my lip still?
That's
Like,
a good point. That's a
so
great
I
point.
don't. You feel me? It shouldn't have a twang.
He
or none
like
of that.
shit. I didn't. Try to spell
shit was stuck in that nigga mustache.
Not me. Not me. Fuck them dirty bitches, man.
You feel me? So I feel like, nigga, it shouldn't even be no smell or twang to nothing. That ain't right.
Hopefully ain't got no twangs to it, man.
I hope not.
Twang is crazy.
Twang.
That shit sounds sour.
Make a nigga.
So and some more serious stuff though. So with your work, what do you consider yourself? Like what's your title?
Oh man, I got a title I don't like. I'm gonna keep it real. It's called influencer. Okay. I don't like that title, but it's just I get asked that so much. That's the best thing to do because I do so much from philanthropy, influencing. I do a lot of hosting. I just do a lot, man. So, but influencer just sums it all up in one. I don't really like the title because it's corny and I don't like the stigma of influencer. But I'm kind of an influencer, so that's kind of that's what it is, unfortunately. Okay. But I accept it now.
And then like, what's your I was gonna say like, what's your niche? Like, what is your thing you like to?
What I like to do is philanthropy. That's what I like to do the most. I like hosting backpack drives. I like hosting, basketball tournaments for kids. I'm about to host a banquet for the Bay Area Gators. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to do that in March. Yeah, so I really like doing things for the youth, man, because I like them to see healthy black men in leadership kind of prominent roles without being a street nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? Show young black men like, okay, you can be cool, you can be saucy, and you ain't got to be no gangster. So that's kind of why I like those spaces where I'm saying something directly but indirectly. Because we know the youth right now, you don't want to be preaching and sound like no preacher, you're gonna lose them. But if they see you walking in it, that's what I like doing.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a quick question. Well, how did you get into that? Like, what made you get into philanthropy?
Obviously the first answer would be my family, because my family is a very giving family. So my mama and my aunties, but outside of that is street niggas actually did. And I tell the story of a young man named Kurt from Kirkwood, San Francisco, California. And Kurt used to always give me $1 here, $5 here. You know when niggas used to go to ice cream trucks and candy houses? You know what I'm saying? Kurt would always give me some money. And it's like, when I get older, I want to be able to give young niggas money. But I don't want to be a dope dealer like Kurt and lose my life on this block. Rest in peace to Kurt. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to his mama, Lolita. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to be the nigga giving the kids in the hood money like Kurt did to me, but I didn't want to be a street nigga doing it. So that was kind of planted the seed in me at a young nigga, like, okay, as I get older now, give away PS5s and do all kind of things.
That's dope, because you said something I was watching. I forgot where it was at, but you was basically like, you call yourself the world's greatest square.
Absolutely.
And you was basically saying like that young black men need to see that you don't gotta be tough all the time. You don't gotta be in the streets. It don't matter where you from, what you seeing. You don't gotta be that to fit in.
Absolutely.
How you get that mindset being from, you feel me, where you from and seeing the shit you seeing every day? How did you get that mindset? Because that was something that stuck with me, because I feel like I'm gonna let you answer first before I say how.
Real quick before you answer too, a lot of people don't know, because I ain't gonna lie, before I did a little bit of research, I didn't know that you came from HP before you came to Antioch.
Yeah. So I'm from the point.
So what? I was gonna say, how does it, like you said, how does that, consider where you from? People like to be like, you know what I mean, have a certain persona about themselves, whether it be tough or, you know what I mean.
Well, so. I can credit Antioch for that, because Antioch showed me kind of a different life. Because in the point, I didn't necessarily have to be tough, because everybody in the point was kind of the same. You just being yourself when you in the point. Right. But when you come to Antioch, you feel like you got to put on this bravado, like, nigga, I'm from the city, nigga, I ain't no suburban nigga. Yeah. But Antioch could teach you that's not gonna work here. You know what I'm saying? Antioch gonna humble you. Them teachers gonna do it. Them police gonna do it. The environment is gonna kind of humble you. And then I recognize, hold on, I ain't gotta be no tough ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta be no tough ass nigga to be productive. I ain't gotta be no tough ass nigga to get women. I don't have to be no tough ass nigga to get money. So that's one thing I credit to it. But shit, when you see so many people die and then go to jail, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm from, anybody from the point know what I'm talking about. It was a popular poster that went around. It was like 100 bodies on it. Remember early during the hyphy movement, niggas was getting killed crazy. Richmond, Oakland, the city, it was crazy early on, like before hyphy movement and during hyphy movement. Niggas was getting killed like crazy. You like, hold on, I don't want this to be my life. I don't want to end up on one of these posters. hell nah, I'm getting away from all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what kind of inspired you. Life gonna humble you one way or another. And if you don't, warning come before destruction. And if you don't see the warnings come before destruction, you're gonna be destroyed. And I tried to, when it first come to Antioch, I was at Deer Valley for a semester trying to sell weed. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, I'm finna take over Antioch. I'm finna be the big meat of Antioch. Nigga, I'm finna sell all this weed. And then, nigga, I got caught seeing my mama cry. I'm like, oh, hell no. I love my mama too much to see her broken like this because I'm trying to get some money for some, out of this punk ass weed. Let that go. Got up out of Deer Valley because that school just ain't really it, in my opinion. No disrespect. It wasn't it back then. I don't know what it is now.
Ain't it now.
What year you graduate, C.Lee?
Long time ago. Long time ago.
I don't know if you want to answer. How old are you, though?
I graduated 2006.
Okay.
So you graduated 6 years
you know what I'm
before me.
saying?
I was like,
So,
age.
Okay.
Yeah, so I graduated 2006, but back then it was tough because that's when everybody
different era for real.
Well, I came to Antioch when it was still a suburb.
Yeah.
Antioch is the hood now. Antioch was a real suburb.
That's
like
top
when I
three-
first came, I was
top
like,
three worst cities in Northern
you feel
California.
me? I was
if
like,
you ask me.
it was the second semester of my freshman year because I went to Burton in the city. I went to Deer Valley for a semester. You had Oakland, Richmond, Vallejo, the
it's like a
city.
melting
It
pot.
was a
It's
melting
everybody.
pot of bullshit. It was a
yeah.
culture shock for them teachers. It was a culture shock for us. You know what I'm saying? It was a melting pot full of bullshit, and it was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. So I went to Antioch, became an honor roll student, damn near graduated early. You know what I'm saying? So it was a beautiful thing. But that shit, it'll teach you, man. Like life gonna teach you. Like I'm gonna say this: a lot of people moved to Antioch and Pittsburgh and didn't adjust. And you know how many people we seen died in jail on dope because they came from these areas, didn't adjust, fucked up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to be on that.
a lot of people couldn't adjust. Like me growing up, you feel me? Me being from where I'm from, like we was taught not to fuck with, you feel me? Certain sections and shit. Like we was taught that I never politic just because like I was able to move around as a kid. Like I went on trips. Like LA and shit wasn't. LA was big for us to go to LA when we was younger. So
Absolutely
like I was
true.
probably the only person I knew that went to LA. I went to LA a few times. I went and seen snow before. Like I got to see more than what I was seeing every day. Like my pops was on drugs. So like I done seen it all. I done seen crack houses. I done seen my pops, you feel me, high, passed out. Like so when I got to see more shit, it was like, all right, there's more to life. So,
Hell yeah.
how you said like you was seeing people die and you was basically like I can't be this. My brother went to jail. My brother went to prison, did like 6-7 years. He went down. I was 11. He got out when I was 18. So the whole time he was in jail, he used to write me letters like, nigga, this is a place you don't want to be.
Absolutely.
At the time, my brother was like one of the toughest people out. You know, like this was my big brother. So it was like I looked at him like one of the tough people. Like, you feel me,
Absolutely.
outside in the streets and shit. So for him to be like, nigga, this ain't where you want to be. I don't want to be here. It's killers in here. It's rapists in here. It's everything in here. And you, nigga, you don't want to be in here for
Hell
real.
yeah.
So to hear when he had said that shit, I was like, yeah, that's a place I never want to be. So I always was like, it wasn't worth it. You feel me? I seen people, nigga, I seen him go to jail and nobody checked on his family.
What?
I seen niggas die, nobody give a like.
That's
yeah,
still
they-
a thing to this
yeah,
day.
it's
Like
still a thing.
I'm the world's greatest square, and when niggas go to jail, I gotta write the judge the letter of recommendation. I'm asked, hey, can you help with the bail? I'm the nigga they call for help. You know
All
what I'm
the
saying?
family around, though. All the
Yeah,
family and
niggas
friends
got
and
what
young
up?
niggas
What are
around
all
and
these
shit.
street niggas at? Like niggas is getting money and doing this. Come on, man. So
They rather say free a nigga.
yeah, they'll say free you, but nigga, when niggas get into a tight jam, they come to you, and then the street niggas don't understand. Like, look, I get slow money.
Yeah.
My money comes slow. I'm not getting fast money, so the money I give you is gonna hurt me. I'm not gonna get this back
mamas.
tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's like it hit different. Sometimes you got to tell niggas no, and it hurts your heart because you got love for these people. But it's like you really can't help everybody because the way they living. Sometimes you gotta say no and let a nigga fend for himself. You know what I'm saying? So that shit gets serious when you from that, but you not that because it's a lot of layover with that. And you gotta really draw a line in the sand like, nah, we ain't finna be doing this. I ain't got no money for no bail, no lawyer. I ain't got no money for none of this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll get your kids something, but I can't just be spending hella money on some shit that I ain't got nothing to do with.
That shit ain't normal. A lot of
all.
shit we seen growing up wasn't normal. And
At
we
all.
thought it was normal. Like niggas dying all the time ain't normal. Like a lot of us is numb to death.
Absolutely.
Like nigga really
Nigga,
numb.
we normalized not having a father. Just going
feel
back
me?
to that
Like,
conversation, it was
for
normal to
real,
not have
like-
your daddy around.
Come on.
Like for real.
And it take time to recognize how that affect you in certain ways. Like one of the things that affect me, which I wish I would have taught by older men, is how to navigate with women. You know what I'm saying? Because we go through a lot of ups and downs with women that we gonna teach our kids how to look for certain things when a woman acting a certain way, or you know what I'm saying? If she's trying to manipulate, if she lying, if she playing, she might be dealing with another nigga, or you know, if she just not the one for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain shit we could have learned if we had active men teaching us certain shit. You see what I'm saying? We could have avoided a lot of shit, but that's just one of the things, man. But we normalized the shit, a lot of shit that wasn't normal. So I agree.
I was gonna ask too. Speaking of, because you say your brother was down for a minute. Shout out, big bro, man. If you know what we talking about, man. But I don't know if you do it anymore, but you want to talk about your mentorship you used to do at San Quentin?
Oh yeah. I still mentor youth. I still mentor youth. That was a thing called the Squires program. He went to San Quentin prison. Not fucking it. Rest in peace to Briss, because when we were in there, Briss from SAC was actually in there at that time.
Oh yeah,
and we seen him like he was in San Quentin at that time. You know what I'm saying? But for one, San Quentin stinks. Them cells and shit, that shit stank like a motherfucker.
Like, I be driving. I was just out there today. Like, as soon as you cross the bridge, brother, you can smell that shit.
San Quentin stank like a motherfucker.
I've been thinking that's the water. That's really the prison.
That's that's the prison.
Hey, that shit stank like a motherfucker. Then the cells, you can't even spread your arms out. Some of them cells is so small, you can't even go like this, and it's 2 people in them. You know what I'm saying? Then they telling me the showers, they like, yeah, it be 15 niggas in the shower at one time, and the water and the shit be clogged up, so you got the water going up to your ankle, and niggas be in there bleeding and shit like that. Dirty ass water. You taking a shower with other niggas, then it's like, that shit is just out of pocket. Like, that was a humbling experience. You going inside a prison like, oh hell nah. You know what I'm saying? And I want to one person I want to get on this podcast is my nigga I met up in there. Y'all can look this story up because I met him. He's free now. You know what I'm saying? We follow each other on Instagram, but a story that humbled me like fuck. Like, I go into the Esquires program. It's a nigga. We just get to chopping it up. And it had to be divine intervention. He used to work security. He was working a security guard, had no record, was cool. He goes to Wingstop by Lake Merritt in Oakland, right?
Okay. I was just
getting some chicken, minding his business. I guess some nigga I had a problem with came in, threatened to go get his gun. Nigga walks out like he go get his gun. Guy I'm talking to, I'm at San Quentin prison, jumps over the counter, go hides in the back. He got his security gun on him because he's just getting off his shift.
Right.
Crazy story. 2 employees come to the back with a gun. Why do Wingstop employees have a gun? Who fucking knows? I'll tell y'all that later. He kills both of them. They approaching him with a gun. He kills both of them. You know what I'm saying? Because they approaching him with a gun. He don't know if they with him. He don't know what's going on. Yeah. Long story short, he tells me this because you know this is not in the article. They was selling meth out of fucking Wingstop. That's why they had a gun. What? He kills both of them, gets 7 years for the gun and 7 years for the murders, which was a blessing. Right. But he still had to do 14 years getting off a security shift with absolutely no record.
He was just trying to go and get some food.
Trying to get some motherfucking chicken. And the reason why he got that, because he could have got life because you killed 2 people.
Yeah.
But they gave you 7 years for the gun because when you off shift, I guess you ain't supposed to have your gun. And then they gave him like a manslaughter charge for the 2 bodies because they was approaching him with a gun.
Yeah, they had a gun.
So that was 14 years was lenient. Now, if he would have had a better lawyer, he probably could have got less than that. Yeah. But he still had to do like 9 or something of that 14. Yeah. Going to get some fucking chicken in Oakland.
That's minding your own fucking business.
You know what I'm saying? That's somebody I actually want to sit down and interview so he can tell the story, but it's crazy. Shout out to my guy.
Shout out to him, man.
Go look it up. Go look at Lake Merritt shooting Wingstop. It's all over YouTube. He free now. You know what I'm saying? It's a true story. Yeah. True story.
That's so crazy.
With us all being black men in here, and that's probably a black man's future you're referring to. How important is it for us to get a gun license out here?
Oh, it's 1,000% important. You know what I'm saying?
My girl been looking into it.
It's 1,000% important, and the women should get one too. You know what I'm saying? When you got kids, you got to understand we in the BIP capital. We are in the robbery capital, like right now, and the economy is getting worse. So historically, when people go broke, when the economy gets bad, crime goes up. Everywhere around the country. It's not a black issue, a white issue, a Mexican issue. When people lose jobs and money gets scarce, robberies go up. With that being said, you have to defend yourself. You can't. Police, they respond to crime. They don't stop crime. They can't stop you from getting harmed. They can respond to it. And sometimes, as we know now, they don't even respond to it because it's so much. You know what I'm saying? So it's unwise to not have a gun. Everybody should have a gun. And if you don't have a criminal record, all you got to do is go get your certification, which you can take at most gun stores, pass your background check, and then they're gonna give you your gun. It's that simple. Your CCW is a little bit more tricky, but you should still at least have a legal registered firearm because you have a legal right to have one. And in most cases, if anything happened, you gonna be all right with your legally registered firearm, especially in your home.
Yeah,
somebody try to enter your home, or if somebody's trying to like break into your car while you in there, you have certain rights where you can defend yourself against these things. Right. Now you can't just go shoot a nigga when he turning around, but there's certain instances where you can be good. Then you can get insurance on your gun. Okay. So if you do shoot somebody, that insurance covers your lawyer. So you can get like $100,000 up to insurance where you get insurance on your gun. So if when you use this firearm, it's insured, and then you're gonna be all right for your lawyer fees and all that.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. That's some news you can use, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard that. That shit is important. You got to have a firearm. I'm a firearm advocate. Keep your firearm on you. Yeah, you got to. We in the Bay. We in the nigga. It's normal for us for 3,000 cars in a month to get bipped. It's not normal nowhere else, but we've normalized a lot of shit here that's not normal. It's all like that just got bipped.
They just got bipped. Pretty much this 30-day month. That's 100 a day.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like it's normal for it's normal.
Cars don't be having nothing in them, and they're breaking your shit.
You know what I merchandise at Budweiser, so I'm in the town. I'm in Richmond. I'm in San Leon. I'm all through the area, so it's just like I didn't see hella cars, or whether they got notes on it or whether it's freshly bipped. Like nigga, I didn't see people like I was at the gas station one time. It's 8 in the morning. I'm talking about like sun barely up. I mean, I'm still I have multiple stores that I do, so I'm on my way to the second store, and I'm in the gas station. Luckily I get in my car when I pump the gas though. So like I don't stand outside because you don't know who gonna run it up and you don't know who gonna try to get in your shit. So sure enough, I get in the car, let the gas pump. I just happen to look right, and then it's just like it's some niggas with masks on and shit. I can see them like getting ready. So I'm like, I hope this ain't for me.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm like, all right, it's good. So probably like I'm looking at the little mirror and I see my gas there. Ain't nobody come from behind me. So I'm checking surroundings now. Once I see 2, I'm like, this could possibly be 3 or 4. So I'm looking, make sure ain't nobody behind my car. They get out the car, try to get in that motherfucker, try to get in the car. That was because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. They on the far, I'm on the second one. So they get to the third section, try to get in the car and everything. They can't get in there. There's like I can see they look around, break the window. I'm like, shit, it's over with. So I'm not on no get up out of there, hurry up. So I got out the car, put the pump back on there and shit. By the time I put it back, they smashed off. But they went the opposite way. So then when I'm leaving, I see them niggas spin around. I hit a U-turn. I'm like, what the fuck? So then I'm like, shit, them niggas on me. So I'm going to the store. But like, sure enough, they went to like the next intersection, pulled to the next gas station, did the same shit though. So I'm just like, they through the morning time. This nigga's drinking their coffee right now.
You should have had the great equalizer on you. You know what I'm saying? That would have changed your whole spirit. You'd be like, come on, niggas. Man. Come on. I can't wait.
Like,
come on, I can't wait. Come on.
Nigga to touch that door.
You know
handle.
what I'm saying?
Hey, for real.
But a lot of people not even getting gas in Oakland no more. Y'all know that, right? Like over there on Hagenberger, people like, I'm not getting gas by the airport. Niggas is not getting gas in Oakland.
On Fruitvale, I want to say.
Yeah, niggas is not getting no gas in Oakland. Like that's the thing. Like I go to Walnut Creek, I go to Hayward. Niggas is not stopping in Oakland to get no gas. That's a wrap. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, niggas ain't stopping in Oakland. Nowhere
I'm
to
gonna
get
push
gas.
to a renter before I do that.
I'm gonna risk it on 3 miles, nigga, because I don't even want to get into no bang out over no damn gas.
They got the sketchiest gas stations too.
All of them though.
All of them.
Yeah, everyone shady.
In the town, them motherfuckers be looking sketchy.
Gas be fake way cheap though. You just gotta take a little risk.
You gotta risk your. That's why it's cheap.
Right? I'm like $4.79. So I'm in there, nigga. Watch around.
That motherfucker done had 6 shootouts at it in that week, nigga.
Man,
that shit be crazy.
Hey, that shit do be crazy. Niggas got to protect themselves at them gas stations in Oakland.
Protect yourself, man. Like you said, get that gun license if you ain't already got it, man, or look into it and try to get that ASAP.
Hell yeah, go get that immediately. You know what I'm saying? Any one of y'all legal firearms? None of y'all got them?
No, not legal.
Yeah, y'all tripping.
Yeah.
That nigga said not legally.
But I was gonna ask. We gonna get off the gun topic, man. We gonna talk about that a little later. But I was gonna say, you a little older than us, so you kind of seen the barrier go from like hyphy to like what it is now and shit like that. So like, when do you feel? What was the time period that it went from like hyphy to like everyone want to be drill rappers and all that kind of shit?
Well,
gang banging.
Yeah,
I feel like it was a phase before that though.
It was mob music before that.
Yeah,
it was hyphy.
It was hyphy. I say, like you said, mob, and then I am suing them.
Yeah, it was sued in. Then it came back to that.
When you feel like the hyphy movement like started. Like I know it was like little
before it got popular. Hyphy movie was
popular,
like
I would say.
2003. I remember as early as 2003,
like 06.
and it got popular 06. Yeah.
Okay.
06. That's when trying to get to you and that booty. Wasn't that who was on that? E40 and T-Pain and Lil Jon, I believe.
Nah, Lil Jon wasn't on that.
No, Lil Jon wasn't on
He
that.
produced it.
Oh, that's the thing.
Cameras went off.
We muted.
Hold on, y'all. We'll be right back.
Hey, we appreciate all
Man,
appreciate all them
We
alerts too, man.
appreciate y'all, man, for real.
as soon as we start
back.
talking about guns, they said, "Up, get these niggas off here."
We back.
Yeah, we good, man.
Yeah, we back in there.
We in there, man.
We back, man.
But yeah, I for sure agree with you, man. It's very important to get your gun license. So if you ain't strapped up, man,
Appreciate
do your
y'all,
research
man.
and
In
do
the
your
comments,
do
man. Boulevard
the
Tate,
back.
all y'all healing self, potato vibes. For me, Taylor Marie, if y'all up in here, man, leave a comment. Don't be afraid to not to leave no comments, man.
Leave some scissors in the comments.
Yeah,
for boy
some
C.Lee,
brains
man.
in
the chat,
You
man.
know me?
For sure,
Hell
for sure,
yeah.
man.
Back when we was on, man, about the hyphy movement.
Oh yeah, it was mob. This is to my knowledge. I'm not the greatest historian, but it was mob music. It was hyphy. After that, my favorite movement was suing them. If I'm being honest, suing them was my favorite movement.
HBK.
HBK, yeah.
Okay.
HBK, and then after that, it got back to the street
I got
shit.
a question for you about
The
that.
Bay Area,
We said that shit.
the Bay Area constantly is going in cycles. You know what I'm saying? But and a lot. This ain't talked about a lot. But when suing them was popping, a lot of the street artists that was on some gangster shit did not like that shit.
Hell
It was
no,
a lot of
they
a lot of pushback to them niggas, and them
was
niggas was doing shit that nobody ever did in Bay history.
Man.
They was throwing their own concerts in venues that niggas ain't never sold out before.
Yep.
For years too. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas did that shit for years, and nobody had a run that big for that long. Them
Maybe
niggas,
I was wrong a couple episodes ago.
Them niggas was big, bro.
Trying to tell you. Hey, y'all chill out.
Them niggas was big, like them niggas made Pink Dolphin hot.
Yeah,
them
I
niggas
remember
really
Pink Dolphin,
they
for
were
sure.
they
They was
made
wearing
their
Young
own
L.
brand. They
That's
Wearing
Young L
t-shirts, too,
shit.
on the hats and all
Y'all
that
got-
shit, too.
Yeah, the
T-shirt,
the pyramid
yeah,
shit.
them niggas was selling out the Warfield, which is a major venue, which like big acts can't even do that now. You know what I'm saying? And it was just them niggas was, and it was for a long time too. Them niggas had probably like a 7-8 year run just going crazy, and Sue still going crazy, P-Lo still going crazy, Cool John still going crazy. Like they all still got careers, like sustainable careers after they collective movement. So that was one of my favorites in my opinion.
That era was for sure lit.
Yeah, it was lit.
These
And
niggas-
they wasn't on no gangster shit. It was like throw parties, not fists.
Yeah,
that was their
straight up.
motto, like the
Yeah.
Schmop House and shit like that.
I stayed in Vallejo at that time. So like, well, yeah, at that time when house party aired. So with that, like how you said when you moved to Antioch, it was kind of a culture shock. It was a culture shock for me because everybody in Vallejo was having fun. You feel me? Niggas was on, them niggas was, not me because I never fucked with pills and shit, but they was off these pills. Niggas was having fun. Like it reminded me of Mac Dre and shit. And me coming from, like I lived in Richmond, I lived in Oakland. So me coming from them two cities, it was serious. Like niggas was dying a lot. Niggas wasn't.
Yeah, and the city niggas was dying
It wasn't
too.
safe to go to a house party in Richmond or Oakland. You feel me? But when I moved to Vallejo, being in Vallejo and going to Fairfield and shit, like it was always fun. Like shit happened, nigga. It was fights and shootings at parties, but it wasn't how it was in Richmond and Oakland. Like it was a different atmosphere. So like I learned how to have fun out there. Like,
Absolutely.
I learned
Absolutely.
To, you feel me? I learned to let my guard down. So like,
What was your favorite movement in the Bay?
man, we had
Man, we
they
had
over
that
there
argument.
they over there making them sounds because
I agree with you.
I said I felt like SOB was bigger than HBK. I said I felt like they was bigger than them. You feel me? But all this shit you just said,
You should have brought your scissors.
all this shit you just said,
it's a good argument because HBK sold out the Regency 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
The Regency holds like 1,500 people. That's
That's
40
what we
and
gonna see Babyface right
to sell out that shit 3 days in a row, and they was like, they might have been them niggas was on the Black Panthers soundtrack.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's platinum album. Now
you talking
HBK
about
was,
SOB.
talking about SOB.
yeah, them
okay,
niggas was
okay.
big. Like them niggas was in LA selling shit out. Them niggas was
going
big.
crazy. Them niggas
was
So
going
it's
crazy.
a good argument. It's not like hella far off. It's a good debate, but as far as impact wise on the
Yeah.
Bay,
HBK for
on
sure
the
had a
Bay,
bigger
but on a
impact.
larger scale, it might be SOB. When you on Black Panther soundtrack and your song is in a movie and shit like that, that's huge. That you know what I'm saying? That movie grossed $1 billion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And them niggas was
But
big.
on some base shit, like you said, the impact, HBK for sure had a bigger impact. Yeah, a lot of people in the industry now took game from them. Like I don't want to say stole their sound or nothing, but a lot of people took after them, got their sound, got they style, they the way they was dressing, a lot of shit. Like, you feel me? Like the
That
jerkers.
SOB, you got me thinking that SOB shit was big.
Bruh,
That shit was big.
Bruh.
Now that I think about it,
Niggas was huge, bro.
that shit was
If they
big.
wouldn't have broke up, they probably would have
They
been.
could have had a real movement. For
They
sure.
probably would have been
I'm
the
with
biggest
that.
group from the Bay Area. I ain't gonna lie.
That shit
Them
was
niggas
big.
going
Damn.
crazy, bro.
For
Going
your question,
crazy.
though, our favorite movement, I know for me, like, I wasn't really old enough. Like you said, 06 and shit, I was fucking 12 years old. So it's just like, for me, I was around it, obviously, but it wasn't like, I wasn't like partying like with the niggas that's extra hypey. I wasn't like, you know what I mean? I wasn't in that age bracket. So for me, I'm still in like middle school. So I'm seeing it from older people that I'm around, whether they be the niggas with the glass with no lenses, whatever. A lot of niggas with Jabos, big ass tall tee with the tall tee logo on them. I remember them days when niggas had the shirt to let you know it was a tall tee, like nigga.
Come on.
So it's just like all that shit for sure. Like I wouldn't say that's my favorite era, but like at the same time, like the HBK era, that was more like when I was in high school. So I kind of got to see that a little bit more and be impacted by that a little bit more. Even with like you said, the impact or whatever, but them dressing wise and shit too, like niggas. Like, dressing like them niggas wearing cargo shorts and snapbacks.
They impact was
niggas switched
so
up their
locally it probably is HBK, but on a bigger scale it might be SOB. It might be SOB.
I ain't gonna lie. I think that's anybody. I feel like anybody in our age group, they damn near gonna say that HBK era was their favorite. For me, it's for sure was that era because nigga, it was so fun. Bro.
Sue got songs with Wiz though that's
Bruh,
platinum.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sue got shit with Wiz like that's platinum. So damn, it's
You got
close.
that
I
song
ain't
with
gonna
Dirty
lie.
Love too.
My favorite era was the house party era. The
That's what I'm saying.
drop it to the
Hell
clap.
yeah,
The
yeah,
BB,
yeah, that was big.
The BB intro era.
That was big, yeah,
You
that
feel
was
me?
big.
That
That
was
was
my
all-
favorite
I
era. I
say
feel
that
like
was
that's
all
when
like
I
the
had the
same.
most fun as a kid.
That was
still
big.
the same. That's the
I think that's all the same era. Like
pretty much.
Yeah, but I feel like
and all them. Or I feel like all
Yeah.
that. Like
I feel
because
like,
really the drop it to a clap was old when we started hearing it in our house parties. That was old by then for us. That was really, you feel me, in his era. Like that was when they was off that shit for real. But we was that's a classic. Like D-Lo. That shit that's a classic. Like right now we.
But we was
always
going to
played
house party, like
MySpace.
nigga 07, 08. Like
You was going to house parties in 07 and 08?
hell
I
yeah.
started probably like 8th grade.
Yeah, I wasn't going to house
07, I
parties
was
that young. I
nigga. We
ain't
was
gonna lie.
fired up at the house
I wasn't
party.
going to
started off
house
at the
parties.
club in the Boys and Girls Club,
Yeah.
and I'm like, shit,
Remember the
nigga.
club?
Hey, no, we used to be on the vending, no, not the vending, like the soda machine, nigga, pushing that bitch here. But after that, I ain't gonna lie. Once I hit the club, and then that motherfucker like got kind of shut down, and niggas was fighting and shit. I'm like, shit, might as well just start hitting the house
Yeah,
parties.
see,
It's
I
the
ain't
same
start
shit
going.
at this
I ain't
point.
start going to house parties. I was like 15, 16. Like I said, I never was into house parties at first when I first moved to the V because it was serious everywhere I lived. Like niggas was dying. We couldn't really. You ain't know who you was mingling around, and me not being from out there, I didn't know how they politics worked. So like Vallejo big, like nigga, North Vallejo and South Vallejo literally on the opposite side of town.
Yeah.
The cities I just came from, nigga, the niggas who don't fuck with each other is
Yeah,
right
there.
here. So it was like, I ain't finna go to these parties. Niggas is finna pull up and, you feel me? Like you
Shoot
never
the
know,
whole
but
party, yeah.
they shit was real. I don't want to say separate, but it was different. Like I don't know how to say it because I don't want to make it seem like it wasn't serious in the V because you know they got their own shit probably or whatever. But nigga, it was different. Like niggas wasn't just tripping all the time. Like niggas was really having fun. Niggas was fucking with female. Like I said, that's the city that taught me how to have fun. Everywhere else, I had to be serious all the time. Like,
do y'all listen to Bay Area music now? Currently?
Yeah, bits and pieces.
I listen to certain people. Like I fuck with Lil Pete, Yada, SOB and them, like the boy, T.O. Slimmy, shit. I fuck with N8.
Few niggas, yeah.
Fuck with N8. I fuck with Rex Life Raj, La Russell, shit. It's a lot of niggas. You feel me? It's a lot of we got hella talent out here. That's for sure. But I feel like you don't think so? You don't think we got a lot of talent? Not up and
it depends on what you call talent. Like it really does, because a nigga can make a song. Does it make him talented?
Right.
Nah, I'm saying like let's see. Let's use. I'm gonna use La
I ain't
Russell or
gonna
Lil
lie,
Kayla.
making a song.
Nah, that don't make you have talent.
I don't know, because I know some niggas that really can't make a song.
I say like y'all know how I fuck with Lil Kayla. I think she dope.
I think Lil Kayla's talented.
Her music, she make a
several
lot of songs that people fuck with. That's when that's when I feel like you talented. Who else I named? La Russell. You
Talented.
feel me? Talented. Lil Pete. Talented.
You know what I'm saying? I
Lil
agree.
Yee. Talented. I don't really listen to Lil Bean and Zay Bang, but a lot of people fuck
Talented,
with them.
they talented.
You feel me? They talented. From the shit I hear, it's cool. I don't really listen to them, so I can't really give a judgment, but a lot of people fuck with them, so they gotta be talented in my eyes.
My issue with the Bay right now is the music. It doesn't really resonate with me.
It
It don't motivate me. It's nothing I can listen to in the gym.
Yep.
It ain't nothing that's super slapping that I can party to.
That.
And so I'm not saying it's bad. It just don't resonate with me.
Do you feel we got a sound? I think it's like that because we don't got a sound no more. Like mobbing was Bay Area. You feel me? Mobbing, that was us.
I think our producers have a sound. I think we have a production sound, but as far as artists, I think everybody got their own thing that they pull from other places, added their own shit into it. But as far as actual sound, I would say no. But production-wise, we do. We have a sound in the Bay. But as far as artists, I would say we don't have a sound. You know what I'm saying?
You think that's a problem, though?
I don't necessarily think it's a problem because the base of it, the foundation of it, the production is, we got that. I think diversity is good. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. That's a good question though. I wouldn't say I would say no. It's not an issue. Just be dope.
Yeah.
Be dope on the production and and just resonate.
I feel like
Russell give you that Bay feel though.
La Russell does actually. La Russell does give a Bay feel. He does give a Bay feel.
That bounce.
Yeah, La Russell gonna give you a bounce. Yeah, and
give
now
you like
think
some
about
hype. Like when I say a sound, I be saying like when you hear somebody, you kind of know where they come from or where they influence from. Like when I hear La Russell, it make me feel like he from the V. It make me think of E40s and Mac Dre's and other artists. Like you feel me from the V. Who else can I think of? Like I feel like it ain't a lot of artists out here that got that sound. Like oh shit, he from the city or he from Richmond or he from Oakland. Like you look at EBK, right? That's that Stockton sound they got. When you hear anybody from Stockton, you like, oh yeah, this nigga from Stockton. That AA, that like certain shit they say and do, that's they shit. Like we don't say we don't say ops and shit in the Bay. We don't say no cap. Like it's certain things we don't even say out here on the daily basis that is in our music and shit. So when you say it don't resonate in my opinion because it's not us.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's a lot of shit like you look at the Bay Area, it look like we gangbang up here now.
Yeah,
like you feel me? It's certain
different.
shit that look like that ain't us. Like we feel me? We been players. We been like it's niggas that's with the shit in the Bay. But it was always player ass niggas. It was always gangsters. It was something. It was something for everybody.
My
And now
favorite
it ain't
artist
that.
from the Bay is G-Pop. He from Berkeley. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
G-Pop.
bro. That's
go
bro who had
crazy.
the Tesla truck, I think, in his video or a lamb truck or something.
Yeah,
crazy.
G-Pop go
Yeah.
crazy. He motivates me, and he sound like a real hustler. He really from the
Yeah.
Bay. You know,
I never heard him before.
You
G-Pop
haven't-
go
I think
crazy.
he from-
You know
you
what I'm
said he from
saying?
Berkeley, right?
From
Yeah.
Berkeley.
I
G-Pop.
feel like a lot of
I'ma
niggas
show
in
you
the
that
Bay
nigga.
be
he
not scared, but don't be believing in themselves to sound differently. Like motherfuckers be having to make like drill music or like talking about shooting a nigga, doing this, doing
It
that.
ain't no
Like
originality.
niggas don't want to make music like La Russell, Rex Life Raj, nigga N8. Like
Rex is talented.
you feel me?
Yeah,
Niggas
Rex
don't
talented.
niggas either they don't know how or I feel like niggas be scared to be judged.
I think the Bay culture kind of cultivated that because we hustlers. So I think a lot of artists, I think 90% of the artists in the Bay make music for money.
Yeah.
Not necessarily because they care about being an artist and
I agree with you
perfecting
on that.
a craft.
For sure.
Absolutely.
LaRussell shows us he cares about being an artist in totality. LaRussell not going to be rapping over his lyrics when he do a show. LaRussell's going to make sure everything is in order because he cares about his artistry. In the Bay, we have a hustle culture that's been before us. It's about getting some money. It's about hustling. So most artists are making music to make money. Like, what is that? What's going to make me money? And that don't always resonate because we still music got to make you feel it. Pull me in, tell me a story, make me feel something. And a lot of the music don't do that today.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. It's something with a lot of artists. It is a cash grab because people see I think people see artists and they blow up and people think they just blew up overnight. Like you look at Lil Russell, people think he blew up. He been rapping for a long time. Like before he was Lil Russell, he was Tota. I seen him on the Fluke. Because of Tessie. Shout out to Tessie. She part of Good Company too, I believe. But she a singer and they had a song together. I'm like, damn, this nigga going crazy. Who is this? Next thing I know, I looked him up, you feel me, and was listening to his music. Then a couple months later, maybe a year later, I see Charlamagne say something about him. I'm like, oh shit, bro, going up. And next thing
I think he took Tota off Apple Music because it was a song called Rap Song by Tota that I liked a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I hosted a show with him when he was Tota. You know what I'm saying? And it was he got a long grind. I got footage of LaRussell in front row because Ghazi did a meet and greet with Sway, and it was downtown San Francisco at the T-Mobile store. Before LaRussell popped, he's in the front row with a notepad taking notes of everything Ghazi saying out his mouth. You know what I'm saying? This is before he popped. Just lo and behold,
that's
the nigga popped off.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Because he cares about his artistry, he cares about his business. So it's no surprise that he's a success because he cares. In the Bay, we have a lackadaisical, arrogant, egotistical attitude where we don't really give a fuck about nothing. Just pay me, I'm finna go buy me some jewelry, fuck some hoes. I don't give a fuck. Fuck this shit. Fuck this rap shit. I don't care about this rap shit. I just want some money.
And niggas got a stigma of they don't want to be considered a rapper. Nigga,
know?
Call me a rapper. When that shit start making me some money in it, yes, I'm a rapper. Nigga, I'm gonna be moving like a rapper. I'm gonna have security, nigga. I'm gonna be moving just like a rapper, nigga. So I'm a rapper, like, nigga. It ain't no you can't be out here rapping and be like, I ain't no rapper, nigga. You a rapper, bro. You so weird. If I book you for a show, I bet you gonna pull up. You feel me?
And you better rap.
You feel me? You finna rap your ass off. So nigga, you a rapper. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. And I feel like you said, I think a lot of people don't be knowing who they really are. They be having what's that shit?
Identity crisis.
Yeah, identity crisis, and niggas they be trying to find themselves, but don't know how to find themselves. They doing what everybody do, and you can't find yourself doing what other people do because it ain't gonna work for you.
Absolutely.
So with the identity crisis, I'm asking all y'all feel like the Bay Area is losing this identity with the way shit going now? Because I say that because music is probably like one of the biggest influences of people just in general. So with us going every which way with the music, like you said, nobody really got a guarantee. You know what I mean? You don't know which. You know what I mean? You can listen to Rex, you can listen to Yachty, you can listen. Everybody you're gonna listen to is gonna be different in a certain way. So it's like, and then we go to LaRussell, and it's just like, yeah, you get that home Bay Area sound with LaRussell, but it's still different from everybody else.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be quick. I'll let you answer.
Yeah.
Outside of music, the Bay Area, I'm gonna say the Bay Area's lost its culture because with the bipping and robbing, we was never known for that. We was always known for hustling. We had the best weed. We were selling tapes out the trunk. We were selling CDs. The Bay has always been known for hustle. Master P talks about it a lot, and everybody who came to the Bay talk about it a lot. Now globally, we're looked at as the niggas that break in cars, the robbers at gas stations. You know what I'm saying?
That was a crackhead thing, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's just like we from here, bro, and it's just like, we don't come from the bipping and the shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm
us,
saying?
bro.
Like when I talk to people out of state, man, y'all be no, whoa, wait, what? I ain't no motherfucking thing.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? So as far as musically, I don't think we lost our identity, but there is no movement. Like it was a mob movement, it was a hypey movement, it was suing them. We haven't had a movement in probably like a decade now.
I'm gonna give my opinion on why I don't think it's a movement.
It's a movement. What you said? What's your thoughts?
As far as the music, though, I don't feel like we losing our identity because no matter what, a Bay nigga get on a Detroit beat or Atlanta beat or whatever, he's gonna sound like a Bay nigga. He's gonna use Bay Area lingo. He's gonna, I don't know, he's gonna sound like a Bay nigga to a certain point. Even with like niggas like Rex Life Raj and LaRussell and shit, like that shit. It sound like Bay Area shit. You feel me?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I think musically we need a movement. Like it makes you appreciate the SOB shit because that was fun. Like these niggas was huge to see these 4 niggas going this crazy on, selling out arenas, 1 million views in a day, songs going crazy. They had everybody humping the ground. I
thought that was Rio in them, wasn't it?
Was that?
I think that was Rio.
Y&J, I think, who had
that was Rio
humping the ground. Was that them?
Nah, SOB started.
That was who started.
Yeah, they did start because they had that. Yeah, they had that one song.
Yeah, they was humping the
That
ground.
was on
like
TL song.
Remember you played this SOB song for me the first time. When I came back from Arizona, I was visiting.
Yep.
And y'all came and school me. We was in the Lex. He was like, I got some shit you ain't heard yet. I'm like,
Nigga,
you
I
talking
got
about?
on
Came
knocking the Lex, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I got on Twitter, nigga, and like I used to stay in the V, so like you feel me? Shout out to boy, like me and them done cross paths a lot, like coming up. So like I went to high school with them niggas and shit. So, nigga, I get on Twitter one day and I'm like, nigga, this like it's the song playing. I'm like, this shit slap. I'm like, this little nigga look familiar, nigga. I'm talking about the next day that shit was everywhere. I don't remember what song it was. I don't know if it was probably was Anti or Calvin Cambridge.
It was the boy. It was Calvin Cambridge.
Nigga, that shit went up, bruh. And nigga, next thing I know, I'm like, damn, them niggas.
Like
nigga,
it was
every
common
song
for them
they
niggas to
dropped
do like
was-
200,000-300,000 in a day.
In a day,
That don't happen no more.
That was
Even with
normal.
A-list art, like Lil Baby ain't doing 300,000 views on a video in a day. Unless they throw the ads on it and hype it up, but just organically, these niggas was
really
doing
just
something like
dropping and going viral. Bruh.
exactly like it was no major promo behind them. It was just drop, go viral, turn it up, sell out shows. It was just so organic, and we ain't had that in the Bay in a while. The closest thing we got to it is Lil Russell. He's doing his thing, but it's not to the magnitude of where SOB was. No disrespect to him because it will get there. Yeah. But it was just a different feel around what they was doing and what Sue was doing. So, we growing one, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
but we ain't had no movement. We ain't had nothing exciting in a while.
I think we ain't got no movement. In my opinion, I feel like a lot of artists out here really politic. I feel like our artists really a lot of our artists is into the shit they be rapping about. I feel like a lot of our biggest artists don't really they areas and hoods and they don't really get along. Feel me? So it's kind of like our biggest acts can't get together and put on shows. You feel me? Like when you look at these other cities and states, you look at the Detroits, the Atlantas, them niggas could all get on stage together and do shows. To an extent, I ain't gonna say it's just all peaches and cream in them other states, but you see big groups of artists that ain't from the same hood or same city or side of town that's at these shows and they putting on shows. I think when the Bay get to a point to where it's like, all right, nigga, because I don't think people gonna forgive certain shit, like, you feel me, all of the murders and bloodshed that done happened from this shit. But at the same time, if you ain't in it, don't assert yourself in it.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like, as an artist, you could fuck with other artists as long as y'all ain't.
I can't answer that honestly because of who I am. So I'll tell y'all how I feel about that off camera. But I'm gonna ask y'all this. If they put all the Bay artists on a concert and they had it at the Chase Center, would y'all go?
Oh.
Hell no. Probably not.
I would want to go.
I would want to go. I would want to for sure. But I'm not
gonna
going.
keep it 100. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna tell these niggas no. I'm gonna go. And the reason I'm gonna go, cause I know why y'all ain't gonna go, is gonna be a whole lot of shit going on. But that's gonna be the most fun. Nigga, I tell everybody, Juneteenth, after fucking COVID, that Juneteenth when everybody was getting shot and it was shootings, nigga, we had so much fun, nigga, when it was shooting, bro, I didn't even want to leave.
Which one? Which Juneteenth? At the lake? At the lake?
Was that 2020?
That was right after COVID, 2020 or 2021, one of them, nigga. Because I crashed in 2022, so it was like 2020, 2021. That, nigga, everybody finally got to come outside, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, it was lit. RIP to the people who lost their lives. I think some people died that day, you feel me? It was shootings and shit. But, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. We had hella fun. And it was.
I be because a lot of people say that they, like, the Bay needs to come together, but I'm wondering, like, if they come together, are people even gonna tune in? Yeah. You know, I see what Pilo's doing. Pilo got a record with a lot of Bay artists like Sweetie, G-Eazy, Kamaya. He got a lot of people. If all these people came together and did do something, a concert, an album, would the Bay support it, or would the Bay be like, I don't want to hear that shit? You know what I'm saying? And that's what matters, because if they all come together and it don't make no business sense, then what did we all come together for?
Yeah.
Like, if people not going to support it, Because sometimes, like a lot of people in the Bay, some people in the Bay are kind of off the Bay right now.
Yeah,
they gonna pop out to a Rod Wave concert before they pop out to a lineup of Bay Area.
Hell
you know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
for sure.
Right
They kind of off of it, so it's like I don't know if it's people are not buying into the artist, or maybe we just in a different time where it's like it got to be more than music.
Like Taylor said in the comments, she feel like it's a little bit of envy too, though. Like motherfuckers will be like, "Oh, I know so and so." Like, I ain't fucking with him. Like,
That
I
too.
know them.
That goes on a lot.
That goes with a lot of shit, though.
Like, have you experienced that becoming? You feel me? C.Lee, like
athlete,
everybody know
creator,
you.
anything,
Like
artist,
how
I be
you
hating
feel?
that.
How you feel the notoriety? Do you feel like the notoriety changed you in a sense, or changed people around you?
It definitely changes. But in business, you don't necessarily a business doesn't sustain off support from your peers.
Yeah.
Any business has to thrive from people who don't know you. So if you want your business to thrive, you kind of can't even worry about your inner circles supporting you. You kind of need others. So that's why I asked, will others come out and really want to support this? And it's tough, but you definitely going to deal with envy. Anytime you're getting popularity, you're going to deal with envy. You know what I'm saying? That's like anytime niggas, girlfriends, and baby mamas is paying attention to you, you gonna deal with problems. Like anytime, like as y'all podcasts grow and you make a nigga baby mama laugh too hard, y'all gonna get some more hate. You know what I'm saying?
She turned into a brainiac.
Man, I know some niggas mad right now.
You know what I'm saying? Like
It's gonna be over.
soon as she reposts one of y'all clips and she become a fan, y'all gonna have a new enemy. You know what I'm saying? And I've been dealing with that for a while
And it's
now,
fucked
but it's
up
part of the
because
game.
you need the women, because the women make everybody follow. Like
Hell yeah.
the women and like the kids too. You feel me? But the women, like when it come to music, niggas don't listen. Niggas ain't listening to Sexy Red. But let 5-10 females come in your house, you're turning Sexy Red on. You turning Lotto, you turning Glorilla, like you turn that on because you know they finna get lit. And I feel like that's how it be. Like a lot of people piggyback or jump on shit when they see certain people supporting it. Like,
Nigga, I learned
they
this
like
from-
it. Let me like it too.
I learned this from working with Thizzler. Going live on Thizzler for 5 years taught me this. You need people to hate on you.
Yeah, you do.
Every time I would get the most hate is when the numbers on my show would be the highest.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And then if everybody's liking me and I'm not getting no hate, then the numbers on my show is low and it puts the show in jeopardy. Like if the show is not performing, there's no need to pay you for this. There's no need to watch the show. Nobody's watching. So when I was getting hate, fuck you, you don't want to get me on, bitch ass nigga, you playing politics, you hate woo woo. That's when my show was the best. So after like the third year, I knew, oh shit, I need some more haters. If niggas not mad at me, I'm doing something wrong.
Nigga, I need some more.
You know what I'm saying? If a
haters.
nigga's not mad at me, I'm doing something wrong. And I know
sending that shit out.
then I start paying attention to every media outlet. Say Cheese, Academics, Thizzler, who else? No Jumper. I started looking at everybody like, all these people hate these platforms, but the numbers keep going up. People talk shit about Adam, but people can't stop watching. You almost need hate.
I ain't gonna lie.
You almost need it. Like it can't just be everybody fucking what you loving. You almost need the hate.
So you in tune with what's going on with Adam and everything with him right now, the no jumper shit?
Nah, what's going
In
on?
terms of just like you said, people don't really fuck with him and shit like that.
Oh yeah, they be going in on Adam, but he's gonna find a way to go viral. I see he got 4 extra. You know what I'm saying?
got him
Vernon
on-
Avenue over there, off the back,
That's his boy.
off the back.
4 extra to General, nigga.
I was gonna say, I seen you did an interview with Almighty Suspect, man.
Yeah, shout out to Almighty. He's a
Shout
good
out-
nigga.
I fuck with Almighty. I ain't gonna lie, just based off the no jumper. I seen him do the gaming streaming. I seen him do a whole bunch of shit. So shout out to him.
What he did was trying to bring a lot of people from the Bay onto the
Yes.
platform and like make a bridge, like
that's
you know
what
what
I
I'm
was gonna
saying.
say.
But with them, man, and I'm gonna just be transparent with y'all. With the no jumper platform, you can't go in there and just have a civil conversation. They're looking for a clip. They looking for
trying to go viral.
fuck nigga. They looking for fuck them nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and with Adam, the way he run his business, if it don't perform,
He ain't
it
gonna
ain't
put
no
it
need
out.
to keep doing this. You know what I'm saying? So they put it out, but it's like after you do 3-4 Bay artists and it's not doing 300,000, 500,000, 200,000, it's like
none of them niggas on here.
yeah, it's like
they want controversy though.
yeah,
It's just like, we
they
don't
want
come up here for
controversy.
that,
So
bro.
I did my no jumper interview wrong. I was too solid. I should have been more ignorant. You know what I'm saying?
No,
you
but
should have been
did-
some more
you did it
ignorant
with
shit.
the right person though,
But I-
because just like he
yeah.
not looking for the ignorance.
Nah,
either,
he
though.
not. He not.
So,
But
it's like-
that's why I say I fuck with him because he do like when they be saying Bay Area versus LA this or whatever. He be like, nah, I met so and so from India. I met so and so from the Bay. And
yeah,
it's like, nah, I ain't like that.
Almighty's
Like,
a good nigga. Almighty's a
Shout out
solid nigga.
Almighty for
Solid
sure.
nigga. But you know, I learned on certain platforms you gotta perform a certain way. You can't just come every way on the same platform because this platform is looking for something very particular, and the audience is looking for that.
Yep.
So you can't you coming with medicine and they want candy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get the shit out of here. So I learned that. I learned that. That was a learning experience. But the interview was great though. Great time.
I tuned into it for sure, man. I was gonna say, along with that, we're gonna get off the Bay Area topics a little bit, man. We've been seeing the 50 Cent and Big Meat shit go around, man. How y'all feel about that, man?
Y'all go first. I go last. I've been waiting.
First off, R.P. Irv Gotti, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
got it,
Irv
man.
Gotti.
For me.
I feel like
he shouldn't have posted that shit with Lil Meech,
like,
bro.
Man.
Wow, that
I feel like
he
he
looked
Y'all
down
think
bad
he
with
should
that.
He looked bad
with
as an
Lil
OG.
Meech?
I ain't gonna
I ain't
lie.
gonna lie.
I feel like it's like man.
It's like, damn, this my pops. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah,
You feel
and
me?
put
Nigga business out there talking about
Like,
he got to
come
pay
on.
rent and shit. Like,
Yeah, and doing certain
Man,
shit like
bro, that's
you being an OG like that, and then you took
50 gonna be 50 this year,
Yeah.
actually. Like 50 years old this year.
See, like
yeah?
you doing
See?
shit like that, it
Come
ain't
on, man.
like you exposing this young nigga who ain't even. I could see if he hit him like bitch ass nigga.
You never
He ain't
know
even
what he
do
said,
that.
though.
He texted. No, he
I'm talking
posted
about like
the text, but
without being in the text.
yeah,
though.
but even still, like you ain't got to post like. It used to be a time where people used to leave shit in the streets, right? Then the internet came. All them same OGs who used to be like leave shit in the streets
Yeah,
and
niggas on the
all
internet
this,
now.
they are on the internet posting same shit that's supposed to be left in the streets. They posting shit that's borderline snitching in a way. Like, yeah.
Not to cut you off. That's why all these like these platforms, y'all, these OGs want to be giving up all the game, like the swamp stories and shit like that. Like it don't be the young
It
niggas
don't
a
be
lot of the
young
time. It
niggas
be the
talking to
older
them.
niggas
Nah,
that's
it be
sitting back
old
watching
niggas.
and not saying nothing. Them
Tryna-
niggas say,
tryna-
you give me what to say what? I seen them young niggas do this.
Like-
They was telling me X, Y, and Z. So don't always blame it on the niggas that y'all see involved on the videos. Like
Yeah,
there be some
absolutely.
niggas that's
Them
older
old
that
niggas.
supposed to
Absolutely.
be keeping shit in the
Them
streets.
old
ain't keeping
niggas
shit in
want
the
to be
streets.
young niggas, bruh. And
Yeah.
it's a lifestyle that the young niggas nowadays is living that the OGs didn't live. Like, nigga, yeah, back then you was hood rich and hood famous.
Yeah.
Now, nigga, you can be viral.
Yeah.
Nigga, you could be from somewhere in the Bay and be known everywhere off of your Instagram,
Yep.
known for whatever it is you do, whether you do music, you scam, nigga, you whatever you
could
do.
have had a viral moment.
Yeah, you could have said something funny and now you up.
just have a
Like,
picture.
so,
Red
you
picture,
feel me?
baby.
Like, nigga, you feel me? Like, nigga, so.
That I'm gonna start by saying this. I've never seen it work. Literally, anybody I've seen disrespect the dead publicly, it's never worked out long term for them.
It didn't.
Whether they lost their life or freedom, or somebody close to them they lost their life or freedom, it always goes bad. And I think that's because now you're playing in a different realm.
Yeah.
This is now you're not just trolling them. Now you're disrespecting innocent people who had nothing to do with this. What about his children, his sisters, his brothers, his mom, people who did nothing to you, had nothing to do with nothing? You disrespecting them. Then you disrespecting the dead. Now you playing with God. You know what I'm saying? Now you're playing in a different realm. So the Irv Gotti shit, I fear for 50 because you might be so full of rage and you might be so full of vengeance that you don't even see the error in your ways. And you're thinking you're justifying something that, you know, God don't necessarily play with. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the Big Meat shit, I think it's a double-edged sword because it's like, did 50 help them to make them soldiers for him, or did he genuinely help them because he wanted to help somebody with a great story, you know what I'm saying, with a legendary story, put that out? Have you ever asked somebody for something and they only helped you because they wanted to be like, I helped you and I did this for you?
Absolutely. I for sure know some niggas like that.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure,
So
for
it's like,
sure.
50, did you genuinely help them? And Big Meech is no dummy.
Right.
Yeah.
So if Big Meech pick up on it, like, nigga, you only helped this so because we BMF.
Yeah.
You don't really fuck with us like that. That's probably why he did this shit with Ross. Like, you don't. I see how you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you start disrespect, like when you did the shit with Lil Meech's son, exposed the text messages and he calling Meech a rat, and it's like,
like
I don't understand why this has to be public. If you have a problem with somebody, you know what I'm saying, deal with it behind the scenes. But I don't understand his point. I don't understand do y'all understand his point in it all?
like how
He a
you call
bully.
somebody a rat and then you've been working with them this whole time. You ain't know he was a rat this whole time. Now all of a sudden he a rat. It be shit like that. Like it's the same when females leave a nigga like, oh, his drawers was dirty. Bitch, you knew his drawers was dirty the last 4 years. Now all of a sudden his drawers dirty. Like you feel me? Like it be shit like that. Like nigga,
I just think he was on some sensitive shit, bro. He seen a picture with Rick Ross and he just got in his feelings and did some weird shit for real.
50 gotta
Absolutely,
relax.
absolutely. And I mean, but on the other side of it, a lot of people are going to bring up, well, they did try to delete 50 multiple times. They did try to kill him. They tried to kill him multiple times, and he like is up forever.
Who tried to kill him?
Murder Inc.
Murder Inc. tried to kill him. Supreme tried to kill that nigga.
That was Murder Inc.
Nah, Supreme did. Allegedly, that was Supreme.
And him and Ross, you know, they didn't got into. They've been funking like bringing 10, baby mamas in it. They got an irreparable beef too, so I can understand where it's
didn't
at.
50 Cent take Rick Ross' son shopping or some shit?
Yeah,
he took his baby mama shopping. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, so they got a lot of shit going on. 50 had to pay one of Rick Ross' baby mama $7 million to release a sex tape on thisis50.com. He had to pay like $7 million for that. Yeah, that's when around the time he filed for bankruptcy and hella shit.
That was some years ago.
Yeah, that happened for real. That really happened. But
50 got a lot of shit tied to him, bro. Like it's just hella little shit 50 done did. Like I was saying earlier, like he recorded the Young Buck conversation when Young Buck was crying to him. Like this was somebody who fucked with you and y'all was a group. Y'all was. It seemed like a brotherhood from a fan aspect. So for you to record a nigga crying to you about what's going on in his life and then you posting it on the internet to be everywhere, that ain't real nigga shit. Like you feel me? That ain't
something wrong with that man.
It's a touchy subject, you know what I'm saying? But I pray for him because again, man, sometimes you can be so full of so much rage and vengeance, you can be creating your own downfall.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can be creating your own downfall, not even knowing it, and you think you winning, but you're not even knowing your time is coming.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? And so I pray because 50. I ain't gonna just say the nigga did a lot of good, put a lot of people in position, created a lot of good avenues for people. You know what I'm saying? Generated a lot of interest for people, which is good. At the same time, bro, that does not negate the error in your ways. You know what I'm saying? Like just because like if a nigga go out and kill somebody, it don't matter if you gave out 1,000 turkeys in the hood, you still took somebody's family member away. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's crazy.
Shout out my brother Tico. I'll read out this. Go ahead. What'd you say?
No, I had seen to go back to like the whole Bay Area thing and building relationships and shit. I had seen I want to say it was on the No Jumper podcast or interview, whatever you feel me, whichever one you want to call it. When you were saying that we need to leave the Bay and go build relationships in other places. You feel like that with as far as just with entrepreneurs or just artists? You feel me?
I'll start specifically with artists. I mean, the Detroit niggas do it all the time. So once a Detroit nigga get a hit record, he go to Texas, he make his rounds, he come to the Bay. You know what I'm saying? He tap in, do the features. They all do it. You know what I'm saying? Babyface Ray and them be out here. When T Grizzly first got hot, nigga, he was doing show after show out here. He was out here all the time. You know what I'm saying? When the what's the record called? Them niggas prayed on my downfall. You know what I'm saying? So it's like first day out. So it's like the Detroit niggas do a good job of tapping in with Philly, Miami, Texas. They do a good job of getting around once shit get popping, and it makes sense why they're so successful. They get to the Milwaukees, they get outside and start in the Bay. We kind of Fresno, Washington, Sacramento.
Keeping it West Coast.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe Vegas, Stockton. Arizona. We kind of keep it very regional. You know what I'm saying? When other niggas is really getting out, building real relationships. So from an artist standpoint, I think once you get some wiggle in the Bay, hit that LA, hit that Detroit, hit that Texas, go tap in with Sauce Walker them. You know what I'm saying? Go tap in with them Texas niggas who got their own independent movement. Go to Philly, go to New York, all these niggas that's got motion so you can start building out your brand. And Bay niggas, we got to hit the road. In every industry, we got to hit the road. We have to.
Definitely.
Because our market is too small. Like we are in a small market. We're not LA. We not Texas. You know what I'm saying? We not
New York.
You know, and they we come as far as notoriety nationwide. We come after LA. They look at LA then the Bay.
They do.
And people look at LA like it ain't really much right now as far as musically. So it's like we got to get outside and let people know we got something going on.
And I say I done been in a couple of states. Like I went to Atlanta, I've been to Florida, I've been to Detroit and shit. So like going to them states, I ain't gonna lie. For all Bay Areans, Baydestrians, go make them relationships because the people out of state, they fuck with us. Like they fuck with what we do. They respect our movements that we had and shit. So if you dope, they gonna fuck with you. And then being a Bay Area nigga, it's gonna, you feel me? Like the game we got and how we move, like it's hard not to fuck with us, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like we just
hell yeah.
Not to just sound cocky, but like we really them niggas. Like
hell yeah. In this game, you gotta go meet them promoters. You gotta go meet them influencers. You gotta go meet the club owners. You gotta go meet these different people and build them relationships. Cause Yeah, that I mean, it sounds corny, but your net worth is your net worth. That shit is real.
It's real.
That shit is very real because in this game, like the money and the opportunities is a roller coaster. So you might have to call somebody for an opportunity. You're gonna have to call somebody for a resource to really help you out because you ain't gonna always just be lit and be able to be carried by your litness at all times. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go up and down in this industry. It's nobody just always up. Everybody go up and down. And those down moments, you need to rely on your resources.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Shout out my brother Tico in the chat. He was talking about the 50 Cent shit. He said, well, one thing about 50 is what you see is what you get. At least you know he's going to always be himself no matter what.
I mean, that's true. He is going to be himself, but nigga, as humans, we supposed to evolve. We ain't the same people we was at 20 years old now. We're different men. We've evolved. You know what I'm saying? We've evolved and we changed. So it's like, niggas, I don't want to be 50 years old beefing with nobody.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be 50 years old beefing. At some point, we ain't got to be friends, but I don't want to be on the internet funking with no nigga at 50 years old. That's just me. Man. You know what I'm saying? Evolving is important in life.
I want to ask, how did you get into working with Dizzler, and how was that experience?
I tell people this all the time. Remedy 415, my nigga Rim, he made that call, and my nigga DJ ASAP made it. But I was doing my own thing at first. Remedy made the call, and then they started looking into what I was doing. I came in here trying to start like a hood to hood type show, like all the vlog shit that they got going on now. Yeah. I was trying to do that back in 2019, but Dizzler was like, we don't have a budget for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I was trying to do all the little hood vlog shit because I had access to a lot of different hoods. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it was like, they was like, oh, we ain't got the budget for it. And then I was in there editing videos and, you know, just learning the game, learning how media companies work, which is a lot of people don't understand. It's a lot of work behind the scenes. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Sure. But then we just went live one day and the shit just took off. You know what I'm saying? They seen what I was doing on my platform. My live was going crazy. I started doing it on a platform and it just went up. We used to do talk shows at first. Then I'm like, look, I don't want to talk about bass shit all the time. We've talked about bass shit enough. Right. We finna do a showcase now. We did a showcase. Boom. Shit popped off. And we shit has been running for 5 years now. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
dope.
It's good.
I ain't gonna. What was your what's your favorite live moment? I'll tell you mine.
Man, I was just for the answer. What's some crazy shit that did happen on your live?
Yeah, what's your favorite live?
Because I want to talk about some shit too.
I know which one you gonna say.
First or you
go ahead, tell me.
Mine was when what's brother name? Get Jizzy Busy the Great or some shit when he got on there.
Why do you deserve a king like me?
Oh, that was on my live.
That nigga, that was on my shit. Deserve a king like me.
That was on my shit. That was on my shit.
Going crazy.
My nigga Gizzy the Great said, "Why you deserve a king like me? You know what I'm saying? Why you deserve my leadership and my presence?"
That's what I remember for sure.
Yeah, that shit.
That nigga was.
I was in there watching that shit live, bro. So that shit was hilarious. That was
when Lil Bro did that little freestyle with the female on there talking about Lil Booger.
Oh, Booger. Yeah, that shit went viral like 5-6 times. Yeah, he made a song about that. Yeah.
Tallywagger.
Yeah, that shit went viral.
What was bro? What was bro that was on Drewski shit?
Oh, Glock 30.
Glock 30. Remember he was on your shit with Manny Mila and shit, bro. Bro, he used to be hella funny, bro.
A lot of people don't know. I was going live before Drewski, even doing my showcase before Drewski.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? But niggas be like, oh, you trying to be like, nigga, we was doing this like 2 years before Drewski. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Drewski.
On Instagram Live, though.
Drewski did something that I told Dizzler to do. We should have transitioned it. Yeah. And from an Instagram Live, bring it in person. You know what I'm saying?
Actual, yeah.
We should have transitioned it. But let me clarify something. We don't go live right now. We might be doing something later this year, but currently I don't go live no more on Dizzler. But we might be working on something later this year. But yeah, man, that shit. We should have transitioned it though, because that live shit. Because Instagram. Let me tell y'all. I'll tell y'all the story. Instagram cracked down a lot. So Instagram, like, because you got to understand, niggas talking about shooting and killing for an hour. Fuck a bitch, shoot a bitch, slap a bitch. Instagram changed the algorithm. Now, if you say certain shit on there, it's cut. It got so bad, the nigga Zuckerberg, he just came out like last week, like, all right, we got to crack. We going to change up some things because it's too strict. Yeah. So, you know, we going with censorship, and he was blaming Biden and that administration for all the censorship. You know what I'm saying?
But it's going to get like Twitter in a minute on Instagram.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? What? But yeah, that shit's
going to be crazy.
That shit, they cracked down with the censorship, and then it was glitching and shit. It was crazy, but Yeah, man, that shit. It's a lot that going to running a media company. I tell y'all that much. It's not an easy thing. Y'all know running a podcast is a tough job. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't simple. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a lot that go into. You got to really be passionate if you want to do this because it's gonna be a lot of ups and downs and turnarounds in this shit.
It's
True
gonna
story.
be times when you don't be wanting to do shit and you gotta do it like shit. Like
yeah,
like luckily for us, it's 4 of us. You feel me? So it's like. Niggas be on each other's line, like, all right, nigga, you need to do this. All right, nigga, you need to start doing this or saying this shit a certain way. Or when you post this a certain way. Like,
absolutely.
You feel me? Niggas be on each other's line, but I couldn't imagine doing this to the neck. Like having my own podcast. It's just me. I ain't gonna lie.
It's tough, man, because from editing to studios to cameras to memory cards to scheduling
to batteries.
You know what I'm batteries is just a lot. Like imagine trying to run your own podcast and you sitting there talking with somebody and you don't know the camera just went off. The battery just died. The camera overheated.
Y'all just
now
talking.
And y'all just talking and now you just hour 30 45 minutes of content is just gone. You don't even know. It's like you can't rehab the conversation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
don't be the same for sure.
A podcast requires a team. It demands a team if you want to have a successful podcast. And
For sure.
you know, teams come with their own set of issues.
But I seen you had the you had something you was
No, I was going to bring up something else though. But go ahead.
nah, but I had seen the C.Lee conversation cards.
Oh yeah, I should have brought some.
How you
we need some of them conversation cards.
Yeah, I got you.
Tell the people where they could get them and how you came up with the idea.
The C.Lee.brand.com. Go get yours or DM me. We can make it shake. But like I told y'all, man, in every industry you have to evolve. So I've been doing my show since 2018, having different topics and conversations to talk about. So now it's time to evolve, and now I can bring this in your living room with these cards. So I just took a bunch of popular topics we talked about on the show. You know what I'm saying? And I put it in card form and let people talk about the different things they want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna work on another conversation cards too, because mine is kind of like it gets spicy, like it gets serious. I'm gonna do more satire, joking kind of cards on my next go round.
I need that serious.
We gonna get
the serious batch is serious, my nigga, because
we gonna read it on the show.
That shit gets serious, man. That shit get very serious. Like one of the questions: would you fuck your ex for $5,000?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Asking a female that is tricky.
Shit, they
would
gonna
you fuck
lie.
your ex for 5 bands?
You know they gonna lie. Like they be
Cracking
saying they
my
don't
ex for
sell
5
pussy,
bands.
they be lying. They be selling the fuck out that
get that
motherfucker.
5 bands.
They done sold out that pussy. That motherfucker sold out. They talking about they don't sell pussy. Bitch, you done sold out of that motherfucker.
There's no more.
Ain't even got that motherfucker on you right now. Talking about you don't
Hell
sell
yeah.
it, bitch. You left that shit with the trick. That shit be crazy.
Let that pussy on the dresser.
Funny as fuck.
That's wild.
In other news, man, y'all see Trump is reporting to try to get rid of the Department of Education.
What?
Oh, I seen
So
that.
what that mean? Like it won't be no more schools?
Basically, so explanation in the comments was like, basically, freedom of curriculum. Certain states will suppress information while other states will go into detail of critical race theory. Tax preparation. Learn the effects of redlining. The cons: you will have to be aware of what states you live in. Red and blue states actually matter now, educational wise. In the grand scheme, he did this to cut money for GDP, but everything has a cause and effect.
What's GDP?
I forgot what the fuck it stands for. It's basically another thing he's trying to implement though. But basically, how y'all feel about that, man? So basically, your state will basically be able to choose whatever they want to teach you to whatever extent. Basically,
Yeah.
It ain't no curriculum. It ain't no y'all got to learn X, Y, and Z by this time. It's just whatever we choose to teach y'all.
Me personally, my first thought is because I was just watching a video on TikTok. The teachers are essentially leaving the school system because the curriculum ain't teaching the kids. If I'm being honest,
I ain't gonna lie, it really
so
ain't. It really not.
if the states are going to put a better curriculum in, I can agree with that because I think he's going to leave it up to the states to decide. I can almost agree with that because again, they saying our kids can't read, they can't spell, they can't comprehend. They essentially said every generation is getting dumber. They can't read, write, or spell, and the teachers are quitting because their behavior is so bad, and the teachers aren't making much money. A teacher just went viral because she's saying I was making $47,000 as a teacher, and I make $60,000 working at Costco. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally finna make a video about that. But she essentially saying, I wish I would have just graduated from high school and went straight into Costco because then I would have been making at least 80 right now. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, And it's less stress. I don't have 30 students. I don't have to deal with parent emails, principal emails, all these different behaviors. So
it's going crazy in the class.
I think our school system needs a huge rehaul from our teachers getting paid to the curriculum being different, because a lot of that old outdated shit don't matter no more. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to know about taxes. We need to know about financial literacy, mental and emotional health. You know what I'm saying? Social skills. These need to be taught in schools because these things matter.
Give a fuck about Christopher Columbus and shit. That is not, nobody give a fuck about that shit. So the shit that need to be taught for real. Like,
yeah,
man. I
man.
just say that because like even when like example like history classes, like nigga, I don't give a fuck about. For me, what happened in the early 19th? Tell me what happened before that, like before the slavery shit. If you niggas want to get to that real deal, like.
And I think a lot of adults are recognizing a lot of this shit we retained in school. We don't even think twice about now. Yeah, we can't even remember it. It doesn't matter to us now. Outside of reading, writing, and spelling, a lot of the shit we was taught was a waste of time almost. And then it was a waste of time.
And then, like bro said, like they choose what they want to teach you, what they don't want to teach you. Like I feel like that's going on right now.
Doing
like,
that.
A lot of shit. Like my grandpa and shit always put me on like slavery and all of that shit. Like my grandpa was the first motherfucker to tell me about what they did to Nat Turner. I don't know.
Absolutely,
if you, I don't know if you heard, but
definitely know Nat Turner.
Yeah, but like they don't teach us shit like that in school. Like it's probably a reason why they don't to an extent, but it's like they be teaching us the surface, but that shit go deep.
It go hella deep, and it's like the school system is fucked right now.
For sure,
it's definitely fucked.
For surely in California,
about how we was kings and queens before this slavery shit.
Come on,
but you had said something about how you saying like the teachers are saying the students is bad and they worse than ever, and the generation getting dumber and dumber. Do you feel like that? Because how we was talking about earlier about fathers and being in the kids' lives now. What you feel is making that issue? Do you think it's social media? Do you think it's kids not being attended to? Right?
I think it starts with the mother and father. I think they're both accountable, and I think it starts with accountability. Meaning you got to hold this child accountable for when they do wrong. I think
absolutely
the whole gentle parenting thing and not want CPS
you can't
card
do that
on
shit
you
with this generation.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You got to whoop these.
You got to whoop ass. You got to whoop what I just had to do earlier. I had to put BTA earlier.
You gonna go? Chill out, bro. We on camera.
You gotta be an ass whooping parent.
I'm whooping ass.
I'm not gonna just whoop ass every time, but when it gets to a level of just extreme disrespect, I'm gonna
whoop ass.
You gotta whoop ass. Like you know what I'm saying? Once I get to the third or fourth time telling you, and you still just saying fuck me, and you just ain't doing nothing, or you cussing or you disrespecting to get you gonna get your ass whooped.
I don't even think I'm gonna give 4 chances. I think I'm giving 3 chances. I done said sit down twice already. You still running around and shit.
And that's after a certain age. I'm not gonna do that to a 2 or 3 year old. You know what I'm saying? But once you start getting of age, okay, now I gotta discipline you a little bit.
I remember one time, just a quick story. I remember I was in, because y'all been in the spot, so I've been there on the game. I'll be on the PC with the headset on. So I'm on the game, just, doing my shit. And I remember my girl had said something to my son. She like, DJ, da. And he said, what? And I'm like, the fuck? Headset. Who you talking to? You don't run shit in here, dude. Going off. Like, that ain't gonna lie, like, just on the quick note, that every parent got a punchline that they use. So me is like, you don't run shit in here.
That nigga for sure say that every time.
How old was he when you said that?
Shoot, probably like a few months ago.
He say that shit. You be saying that shit to baby girl and everything.
You said that to a 5-year-old?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Bro, he be saying this shit to a baby girl and everything.
Being a parent, I know what he can comprehend, though.
Yeah,
I know
sure.
Okay.
He recognizes the seriousness and he knows what he's doing. Like, there's been certain things like he didn't did. Like, it was me and you was in the car. He played dead on us in the car and was like adamant. And I'm shaking him and he not doing nothing. And then it's to the point where he turned around like, "Hey, nephew, you good?" And he just started smiling. I'm like, oh. And then like he was at school, and my brother-in-law works at a school. So then like DJ be up to something, and then he'll see him, and then he be like, my brother be like, "Hey, what's up?" And then DJ just wink his eye and smile at him like, okay, so you know what you doing.
He know what he doing.
He knows exactly. So I ain't big on ass whooping. Like I will whoop ass though, but like I be trying my best to just like implement just the fear part, because like I fall whoop your ass, you're gonna be scared regardless. But it's
Absolutely.
For real.
Just, you
y'all-
need to be
You
scared.
definitely not going straight to the ass whoopings, but it's like after a
Some
certain level of
people going straight
disrespect.
to them motherfuckers.
Okay, we gonna have to get
You
physical.
gotta get that presence down. Like
Y'all-
that's not parents, man. Y'all gotta get that
Y'all being
physical presence
parents
down.
though, do y'all feel which one y'all feel work
Elsie.
more?
I think
Ass
this one gonna be
whoopings
worse.
or the subtle
I feel like
other approach? I
feel like it depends on what your type of kid, bro. Because like
okay,
I could talk to Mir all day, but it's like
that ass whooping.
he don't really feel me. Like when I put that belt on you, you gonna feel me. Like nigga, I told you to stop. Like I didn't talk to you about it. Now I gotta get physical with you. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Nigga
So it's
said,
like,
yeah,
what-
I could talk to him a little bit, but that belt hit different.
I
Nigga.
been
Yeah.
trying like me, I'm quick to like not get mad, but quick to just be like on shit. So I just be like, I be trying to get the calm voice, and he be
Yeah.
like, he'll do it again. I'm like, all right, bro, you need to stop fucking playing.
Yeah, and it's like
I'm
you
going
tried.
in.
Like you be like, hey, bro, chill out before I get mad. Then they be like, like, all right, bro.
What
Now I
about
gotta,
you, H?
now I
You
gotta
being a
do
girl
something.
dad, how you feel? Do you whoop ass or you just yell?
I don't whoop ass like that though.
Yeah, clear that up, man. We
every
on
time she come
camera.
over, she don't get a whooping. You feel me? Like, but if I do whoop her, I'll explain to her after like the reason why I did what I did, the consequence because of what you did. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then you feel me, give her some love, and then it's good. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
Like,
girls is tricky, bro. Cause like for me, all
Man,
my
bro.
partners got kids. I got hella nieces, nephews. I got god kids. You feel me? Like them little girls, bro. They tricky,
man.
bro, and they be
Yeah.
smart as fuck, and they know,
they
like,
can get away with
yeah,
everything,
they
bro.
know they know they the little girls. You know, we all treat the little girls like little
mamas.
princesses, bro. They really know that shit. So it's like they kind of expect you to be like, oh, okay, like.
Yeah.
Elsie,
it's
she
crazy.
knows she'll take something from DJ, and then DJ be like, "Hey,"
And
like,
she look at you like,
she looking at me like, "You ain't gonna take it from me though." Like, well, okay, then I'm like,
Yeah.
DJ, just go find something else to play with. Like it's good.
I
He
definitely
like,
feel
"Man,
that.
what the fuck?" Like, I can tell he get hot, so
Yeah.
I be trying not to do that as much no more. Like if I see that she done took something that he didn't have, he know he can't really do nothing to her because she only 1, he 5. And then it's just like I know, or he knows. As soon as he take it back, she gonna start tripping.
That's
So,
hella funny.
She knows like exactly like for me. She not even 2 yet. She finna turn 2 in July, but she's too smart, bro. Like that's what I mean. Like you kind of know what your kid knows already. Like
yeah, for sure.
How do y'all navigate parenting styles, or do all y'all baby mamas understand y'all parenting style, or is it different parenting styles?
my girl, we on the same level.
For sure.
I say that in the sense that like
Whoop ass clan
got
right
that
there.
she got that snap mode, and then it's just like I got the same thing, and then it's just like the physical presence. Like she ain't hella big or nothing like that, but it's just like in terms of just being physically like intimidating, not intimidating to the point you scared, but to the point you listening. Like when I
Yeah.
come, you need to get back in shape. I don't give a fuck you jumping on the couch, throwing food, whatever. Now you see me, you need to
Boy,
get back in
get that shit in order on
so like
mamas.
she got that same kind of position with things, bro. And then like she ain't taking no shit either. And then like in terms of just like I consider myself an athlete. She an athlete too. So you're not running away. So
Makes
it's like
sense.
you want to do some shit and be like, oh, well, I'm finna run away. It's like, well, she ran track her whole life. You're not getting away. Like, and then when baby girl started, I just send her on her mom. I'm like, hey, mom gonna handle you. So
yeah.
Yeah.
man,
Like,
we the same.
Me, for example, like I don't have girls, but my girl got 2. So
Your girl got 2 kids?
yeah, 2
And,
girls.
and y'all got one together.
No,
Explain the situation, bro.
my girl got 2 kids with her baby daddy. I got 1 with my baby mama.
Oh, so she got 1 baby daddy, 2 kids.
Yeah. Talk to me.
Is she watching?
I'm sure she.
I'm sure she
in the
is.
chat.
Yeah,
It's
she
all
is.
right, we
Yeah,
don't
man,
judge,
look, man,
don't
listen.
judge.
We
in
listen.
here.
We don't. Hey, we
Talk
say
to
what we
me.
want around this
Go ahead, say
motherfucker.
it. Go ahead,
Talk
say
to
it.
me.
It's
We
good.
say whatever we want around this motherfucker, man.
You wear the pants in his house.
Yeah.
You be all right.
Talk to
Feel
me.
me? Look, you want me to say it for you because I kind of feel like I
I
kind
know
of know
what you want to say, but you
I
gotta
seen the clip.
You gotta say it because
You
she
gotta
know
say
us.
it, man. You feel me? She know us. Oh shit! Fuck.
You love her?
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
No, you better not be saying that with a question mark, nigga.
You know?
No, not at all.
I mean, yeah, that's dope. How is it navigating around somebody else's kids? Because you can't whoop them.
Shit, she do the ass whooping. She snap more than me. Like I'll talk to her. I'll be like, "Hey, you better stop before your mama come in here." She belt her ass.
Have you met the father?
Yeah, for sure.
And y'all cool?
Yeah,
Solid.
we just had a little birthday party. I just seen, bruh.
How long y'all been together?
It'll be 3 this year.
How old is the kids?
Our youngest is the same age. Our youngest is 5, and then the oldest is 9.
You know, I know why you look like that.
Oldest is 9.
So you've been with the kids since they was 2 and 6. Okay.
No.
You got the ages wrong?
She wasn't 2. I think she was.
No, I was asking because you feel me? I ain't trolling. I ain't even.
He's like 3. My baby was like 3. Yeah.
Okay. That's dope.
Talk to me. You're holding something back. I can see
No.
it. The nigga lip quivering and other shit. Talk to me. What happened?
June in the comments said niggas out of pocket.
Who said that?
June. Shout out June, man. For me. Hey, everybody that's in here real quick, man. Once again, we're going to keep saying this shit. Leave some brains and some scissors in the chat.
Oh, my mama.
Great
nigga.
minds and for C.Lee.
And like this motherfucker, man. Share it. Send it out, man. You feel me? You know, y'all know what to do, man.
But talk to me, man. Your lips is quivering. I know you got something to say.
All right, let me respectfully say this. How is it dating a woman with 2 children of her own? Like, how is it? Because essentially, I'm sure y'all with the kids the majority of the time. Mm-hmm. So essentially, you're raising those kids. Mm-hmm. How is that? Like, how do you navigate that? Because I deal with a young lady with 1 daughter.
Like, what you mean navigate? As far as like what? As far as like discipline? As far as like the house being ran?
As far as the finances? As far as the teaching these young ladies? As far as like being a male role model to them? Because essentially, when they're in your presence, you're responsible to protect, provide, and prepare these women.
Yeah.
For real, though.
Because you're kind of their father figure. So how do you navigate that without being disrespectful to him?
That's a good ass question.
I give an answer?
Give me an example or something. Like
so you around these girls a lot.
Yeah.
What if you see something in them like pops want them to go to public school? You like, nah, I think they'll be better in private school because the way they are, they're real prissy. They ain't gonna do too well in this public setting. You know, let's say, for example, in Antioch, they shouldn't be going to no damn Antioch schools with all these little ghetto kids. Yeah. They probably should be in a private school. And you see this because you around them more, but pops want them to go to
if it was some shit,
school.
if it was some shit like that, like I feel like I'll be able to hit, bruh. Be like, hey, brother, I ain't gonna lie. I know this what you want to do, but just from what I see, whoop de whoop, blah 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 blah, yada yada. But
so you could talk out everything, is what you're saying.
Yeah, for sure. Me and Brian on no hostile many shit. Like shit. When I saw that nigga grabbed me, gave me a hug. I was like, oh shit,
that's dope. That's dope.
You feel me?
Because it's like when you around somebody else's kid, it's a lot of little nuances that go into it. Because there's certain shit I know y'all not going if somebody around y'all kid like this is not. We not doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like
at all.
And you around 2 little girls, so it's like if it's in your house, like some niggas like might want to walk around the house with their shirt off. You can't necessarily do that with 2 girls that's not yours in your house. But if it's your daughter, you can do it. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
So
and that's crazy that you even say that because I be saying that to my girl. Like she be like, "You act like this ain't your house." It's like it's not that. Like I ain't 2 little girls. Like, you don't like when my son here. You don't walk around in your bra and panties and shit. I'm not finna be walking around in my draws with you feel me?
So it's like
I feel like it's a respect thing. Like I wouldn't want my daughters going over to their mama house and they nigga walking around like Melvin, like
exactly.
Like you feel me?
Exactly. Melvin at the house.
I'll be but when it's just me and my girl, because they go with their pops on the weekends. So when I got my baby, they go with their pops. So you feel me?
So I'm gonna ask you this, and I want you to be honest. Do you raise your child differently than those 2?
Good question.
Yes and no, because they girls. Like I can't talk to them, and they not mine. You feel me? Like I can't. Like I could talk to them to a certain extent, but I'm not finna talk to them how I talk to my son. Like I grab my nigga, like look at me, like look at me in my eyes when I'm talking to you, like this that. Like with them, I gotta be like, you know, you shouldn't have did that. Whoop de whoop. You know, your mama gonna be trivial. Whoop de whoop. I wasn't very smart. Whoop de whoop. Whatever. But it's very different for sure.
But they respect you though.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You got it right.
You in the dope, man, because
At first, it was Manny. The little one didn't fuck with me at first.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on. Pause. How long did that last? Like her not fucking with you?
Not long. I'm a likable guy, man. I'm a lovable guy, man.
I say that just because some niggas are like, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool. Your kid don't fuck with me. This can't work. I'm cool.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of them dudes. I'm one of them niggas.
Baby,
But-
she was crying, huh? Oh, no, come back.
Nah, she was just hella mean to me. Like,
No, I'm talking about your girl. Was your girl tripping when you was ready to walk away?
No, it wasn't on no shit like that. Like, it was just like we would have conversation. I'd just be like, I ain't gonna lie, your daughter don't really fuck with me. She hella disrespectful, but it's like she would see the shit too. So it's like we nipped
she
that
checked it. Like,
yeah, for sure.
That's
Like
solid.
right, like
That's solid.
as soon as you feel me, it became a problem. I didn't even have to say nothing. She nipped it in the bud.
That's solid. That's
Oh,
solid.
What
mamas.
about you, H?
What about what?
You co-parent or you with your girl?
A co-parent.
And you got a daughter?
Yeah.
So what are you like? What expectations? Like, do you have to meet the nigga before you come around your daughter? How did that work?
Yeah, I want to meet the nigga before he come around my daughter.
That's solid. That's solid.
I got a question. Being a nigga who don't got kids, you don't got kids. So
I ain't got kids.
I want to ask you the same, like how you navigate. Cause you say you deal with somebody who got a kid. How you feel about that? Because I say one of my experiences, it was a time when my first time dealing with somebody who had kids. It was like I felt like they didn't have time. Feel me? Me not having kids, I had time. Like all I do is go to work. Feel me? This before I was doing podcasting and shit. It was like I was just going to work. Feel me? Hitting the studio. You feel me and shit. But it was like I had free time. You feel me? And it was like I'm like, damn, your baby. You know, I gotta respect it because your child come before anything.
Absolutely.
So I respect it, but it's like, damn, bitch, you ain't got no time for me at all. So it was like, but then I start seeing like, all right, when somebody make time for you, they fuck with you. Like, you feel me? The people that want to fuck with you, they gonna make time, whether they got, feel me, kids or whatever going on, they gonna make time. So I kind of got out of a mindset of like, shit, she got kids, she ain't gonna have no time. You feel me? But
So how I look at the step parenting thing is you don't go around nobody kid unless you're ready to be active in that child's life and play the role as a father. Right. And what I mean by that is like you have to treat this child like it's your own in totality.
yeah, for sure.
And if you're not ready to do that, then you essentially have to stay away from the child
Stay away,
until you
yeah.
are ready to do
Until-
that. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So until I'm ready to be a stepfather, and that's something I battle now. I stay away until I'm 100% sure, okay, I'm ready to be a stepfather and take on this child like it's my own. Where it gets tricky at is all the women I date that got kids have very good baby daddies, meaning they're very active in their kid's life. Yeah. And that can get tricky because it's like you can't play the role of a father when somebody got a father.
Right, for real.
Because it's a lot of little shit. Like I might not like this outfit. Like I don't think this is appropriate for a little girl or a little boy. Or I think this kid should probably be playing in boxing rather than Taekwondo, because you know what I'm saying, like, and you don't have say so in certain things like that. And for certain people like me, that could possibly be an issue because I'm trying to treat this kid like it's my own, and there's hella restrictions on it. So that's something I battle that I'm trying to navigate. That's why I asked those questions, like, how do you navigate that space? But it seemed like y'all got some comfortable.
Yeah, me and my girl,
on.
like we very, very open with shit. Like she tell me shit about myself, about me and my son. I tell her shit about you. Feel
Absolutely.
Me? So it go both ways. We a team in this shit, man. If you see where I'm slacking at, help me out. If I see where you slacking, I'm gonna do the same.
That's solid. That's solid. I want to know more about your co-parenting experience. I really do. Is it toxic?
It's very healthy. I ain't gonna lie.
Is she dating?
I'm sure she is.
Are you gonna feel away when, like, if they was to go to Disneyland with your daughter?
No.
You wouldn't?
Shit, I'm gonna be hot.
Just let me know. Because I mean, at the end of the day, like your mom want to take you to Disneyland. This person is in her life now.
That's solid.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
solid.
Certain
You know what I'm
experience-
saying?
So if they went before you, like if they went to Disneyland before you guys to take your daughter to
what I'm
Disneyland,
saying.
would you feel away if they went first and was taking pictures with your daughter first at Disneyland before you got to take her?
That's what I'm
wouldn't-
saying.
I feel like, of course, you gonna feel some type of way because you want to experience that at first with your kid first before, you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I would look at it like, bro, that's just something she experienced with her mom. So I'm gonna take her with me, and she gonna experience that with me.
Solid.
You feel me?
That's solid.
I feel
That's
like-
solid. That's hella solid.
I feel like being somebody without kids, and then like how you said you don't got kids and shit, right? So when a kid got an active father in their life, I feel like the person y'all should meet, you feel me? I feel like you gonna know when the nigga real. Like, you feel me? You should know you gonna be able to tell, like, all right, this somebody who gonna be around and I feel like he gonna be like how you said you gotta be protectors, providers, and teachers to the kids when they're around you. You gotta play that role. So it's like if you meet a nigga and he a real nigga, I feel like you shouldn't really have. You gonna have restrictions, but it's certain things you shouldn't be like, oh, it's just a random nigga around. Like you feel me when you know a nigga. When you get to know somebody and see, all right, they got morals, or say they got kids and you see how they is around their kids, it's like, okay, all right, I could chill. I could sit back a little bit. Like, not saying that you're gonna take a step back from parenting, but you ain't gonna be all like, who is this nigga? What y'all doing? Why he around? Like, you feel me? Shit like that.
Absolutely.
That's like me, I'm a real nigga. Ain't no female baby daddy gotta worry about me. Like, any kid around me gonna be good.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm gonna make sure the kid ain't gonna do nothing that they shouldn't be doing.
Absolutely.
Ain't gonna hurt themselves. They gonna eat. They gonna be protected. Like, feel me? Like, that's just any kid, because they kids. They don't know what's going on in the world. You feel me? So they need anybody around them that's gonna make sure they good before a random motherfucker.
Absolutely.
So if a person gonna make sure they good, it should be good, because it take a village. You feel me?
You ever
That
heard
shit
the
really real.
"You ain't my daddy" line? Have you heard that at all?
No, that one.
You're not my dad.
Yeah, have you heard that?
No, I ain't got
That's
that.
solid.
I ain't got that.
That mean your girl is on them
got
girls.
that.
Then she not going for it. She got a zero tolerance policy.
Yeah, for sure.
She on
she
them
don't play,
kids. She not doing no playing.
She don't play, Jay.
Not at all.
She don't play.
Yeah, so.
Man, she a boy.
No, let's not go that far now.
She'll put that boy in that master
I
line.
had a question from somebody that's in the comments, man.
What's up?
We went over this the other day. It's kind of a question I want to see where y'all heads is. Don't take this the wrong way. But Breaker or Shaker, he sent us a question. He was like, would you rather it's off the wall and it's random for sure.
Oh shit.
Would you rather live, because it was a reason about it. Would you rather live next to a house full of black people?
Oh shit, I forgot about this one.
Mexican people.
Black people, white people, or Mexican people. That was the three, right?
Y'all in the chat, let me know.
Let's see Lee answer.
I currently live in an all white neighborhood. Keep it real.
Do you like it?
I can't even. I love it.
Well, there you have it. Give your reasons, because I'm gonna give my reasons on what race I said.
I've been living there for a while now, and there's been times where I didn't lock my car door. I don't lock my front door.
Yep.
Like, I don't lock my doors. Like,
That's
I remember one time
crazy.
I locked it. My neighbor laughed like, "What'd you lock your door for?" You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to lock my door.
I heard you like that from down the hall,
You know
down
what I mean?
the
Like, you don't have
street,
to lock
man.
your, like, I don't lock my doors in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And we got real neighborhood white people. That's why I can say white people are really hella nosy. Like,
They really is.
hella
They nosy as
hella
fuck.
nosy, and it's irritating, but it keeps the neighborhood safe.
It do.
Mm-hmm.
Black people, I would live around black people too, but we just more lackadaisical. We mind our business more, and that can sometimes backfire. You know what I'm saying? White people, every car, if it's a car there for 2 days, they calling the police. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a car sitting there too long, or they calling the police. So
That's
I'm
a
gonna just
fact.
keep it real. So
Don't let it be in front of their house.
That's all right.
only thing back. I live in a neighborhood. Y'all know what the American flags mean.
Right.
Yeah.
When all the houses got the American flag. You know what I'm saying? But
Lined up too.
they be they real lined up. But
That's-
I'm
that's-
gonna keep it real.
That's how I was in Arizona, man. I ain't gonna lie. I stayed in a predominantly white community for a little bit, and it was just like you said, like you could tell motherfuckers is watching, but then everybody at the same time ain't worried about minding their own business too. So it's just like, and then, I mean, I ain't gonna say it like that, but it's just a different. They keep up the neighborhood a little bit different, and you know what I mean, in them neighborhoods, man. They, like you said, they see some shit out of place for a little bit. They like, all right, this don't belong here.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get this out of here. Or you see even it was to the point where when I was in Arizona, it'd be a nigga that we know don't live in this community. They'd be like, oh, hey, cause my pop's name Ron. He'd be like, hey Ron, did you see that guy? No, he don't belong here.
Who the hell is that?
So the only edge I would say the whites have over the blacks as far as living, they just nosier and quicker to call the police.
Yeah.
Black people, we don't call the police all like that. We just gonna mind our business. That's the only edge. Everything else,
But it's kind of
equal to me.
Like you
With
said,
the-
to a fault, that shit could be bad because nigga break in your shit. Niggas be like, oh, well, I ain't see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, shit, they might text you or somebody in your shit. White
might,
folks,
man.
oh stop! What the fuck are you doing? You don't live here.
Hey!
And they trying to stop
the police.
But see, like with black people, like they gonna text you, but that's all somebody in your shit. They ain't gonna tell you. You would be like, what kind of car was they in? I don't know.
Yeah.
Now you don't know shit. What you text me
Yeah,
for,
well,
nigga? You could have
yeah.
let me come home and find this shit out. I said Mexicans. I had said Mexicans because Feel me? Mexicans is how you said white people with the neighborhood watch. You feel me? You live on the whole block of Migos. Your house, they ain't letting no like you.
And they feed you.
Yeah, they feed you. They try to make sure that they parties is cool. Like, all right, we might get a little loud. We having a party. Like they come in and say, niggas ain't doing that. Niggas is just turning up. They don't give a fuck if the neighbor's tripping or not. Like it's 12 o'clock. They don't care if your kids got school the next day.
Do something, nigga.
You feel me? But
Fuck them kids.
I ain't never lived around white people. I ain't gonna lie. So I don't know. That'd be a culture shock. For
It
me
takes
to,
some you getting used to because they some nosy
Shit.
motherfuckers.
That shit
I used to get
quiet.
pulled over
I ain't
for a
gonna
minute
lie.
till they get to know your car.
Yeah.
Then you be cool. But they some nosy
I'm telling
police
you,
calling
nigga.
motherfuckers.
When
boy.
I lived in Vacaville, I loved it.
I
But
would've
nigga, I
never,
got pulled
boy.
over every day.
Yeah, they gonna pull you over for sure.
Every day.
They gonna
what you
pull
doing
you
now?
over.
what you doing, boy? What
You live
doing?
out here? Yeah, I live. You don't live out here.
Bro, they really be saying that shit too. Like, you don't live around here. Like, what you mean I don't live around here? Nigga,
You wanna
I'ma
see
keep
my
it-
address?
Once you become a public figure, you got to live in an area where nobody know you.
Yeah, true.
In the Bay, you don't want nobody to know where you live
Nobody
at.
at
You know what
all.
I'm saying? Because all it takes is one nigga. Oh, bro, stay. I be seeing bro, Raul. You do not want that.
Next
You know what
thing
I'm
you
saying? So
know,
that's why
niggas
my
is in your
perspective is the
crib.
way it is because you don't want nobody
for
to
sure-
know you. You
yeah,
don't
you
want
for sure
nobody.
gotta make sure you
Once a
feel
nigga
me?
get your address, it's over in the Bay. A nigga can't wait to post your house or tell somebody to tell
Fuck
somebody.
the
You know what I'm
address,
saying?
just the
Motherfuckers be
vicinity
happy to-
of where you be.
Exactly.
Like,
Motherfuckers be
nigga
happy
could
to-
be like,
in the
oh, that
Bay.
nigga live by the Safeway on
Man.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You know what
they
I'm
be
saying?
just a-
Nigga be hawking that
Yeah.
Safeway for months.
For sure.
Exactly.
I feel like it's a thing like not just in the Bay. And this shit tweaking.
Drag it from the top.
I got
damn.
it. I got it, man. I feel like that's something in the Bay and everywhere, like or everywhere in general that motherfuckers be they be trying to use your name. Like a motherfucker could be like, oh, I know C.Lee. Like, you feel me? To use your
Yeah.
name for certain clout and certain things that's going
Nigga,
they
you don't
think
know
gonna come with
C.Lee.
it. Like, you feel me? Like,
Man, that shit.
I don't want people to be saying that. Cause I'm acting, I ain't gonna say I'm just gonna act fake, but I'm gonna act different when I get to a certain level. Nigga, if you wasn't supporting me when I wasn't nigga popping, don't come around here talking about you know me. Don't be posting old pictures. I'm gonna say they Photoshop or they fake or you was a fan. I'm saying I'm not fucking with niggas who wasn't supporting. Like don't come around here with that
I'm
fraud
keep it
shit.
real. We all say that when we, you know what I'm saying, until it happens. In the Bay, like I was just talking to Rim, and I can't say the rapper, but there's a very popular rapper from Northern California that said, look, Rim, if you got popping tomorrow, I'd be fucking with you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? He told my nigga Remedy this. He essentially said in the every artist, especially major artists from LA to the Bay, are going to deal with you based on your clout and relevance. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the audience is gonna do the same thing. When you popping, when you hot, they're gonna fuck with you. When you not, okay, get popping again. And he told my nigga that to his face, and I said, it's the nature of the beast we in.
But it's crazy.
It's a nasty beast, and it sound fucked up. But that's the nature of the beast. We gonna deal with you based on your relevant. You relevant, I fuck with you. If you're not, I don't.
But how a Bay nigga gonna tell Remedy that when I look at Remedy like, you feel me, one of the Bay Area, like, you feel me, he'd be a legend to me. Like, nigga, a lot
Yeah,
of
he top
a
10
lot
for
of
sure.
shit, a
For
lot of
sure.
shit Remedy did, nigga, he was one of the first niggas to do.
far as
Absolutely. He
beats.
had his own sound, he made
Yeah.
beats, you feel me, like
That nigga was making the whole
he come,
production.
you feel
nigga.
me, he come from his background is legit, like, nigga, you feel me, like he
I
he done
agree.
been
but
through a lot, and it's like
I agree, but the nature of the beast we in is like, I'm trying to make some money. I'm trying to keep my name relevant. I'm trying to stay hot. I'm trying to grow my audience, and that's the nature of the beast of the entertainment industry. Not even just music, because podcasting is essentially bigger than
entertainment,
music now.
for sure, yeah.
And it's like,
Streaming
your,
and shit,
if
yeah.
your platform big, I'm fucking with it. If it ain't big, I'm not fucking with it.
Oh,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
That's how they rock. But how I look at it is, I'm gonna go on every platform. I'm gonna create some phenomenal content, and I'm gonna make everybody bigger. I'm gonna come with a viral clip like I've did with multiple platforms before. It's gonna get posted. It's gonna make me bigger, and it's gonna make the platform bigger. Everybody wins.
No, mama.
But
Yeah.
I told y'all that story because that's how they think, though. Everybody's based on clout. What could I gain? If I can't gain nothing from you, pay me.
for sure.
That's the nature of the beast. If you want,
For
if
sure.
I can't gain nothing from you, you got to pay me
And
something.
I learned that, like, you feel me, when I first started doing music, you feel me, it was like 2018, and I felt like I was doing my thing, like, nigga, I was doing shows, you feel me, and nigga, I was doing shows. I ended up doing a show with 1100 and Mitchell. You feel me? We all was on like a showcase, I want to say. And shout out to them, because them niggas is humble, you feel me? And a lot of damn, I lost train of thought. Fuck, what else?
That's
Man, what I was finna say though?
that McDonald's, nigga. Stop eating that McDonald's all the time.
Brain dead over
Chicken
there.
Big Mac eating ass nigga.
Chicken
Damn.
Big Mac.
But nah,
Damn shame.
I was saying to say that a lot of niggas do be on some like, oh, if you ain't got clout or you ain't paying me, I ain't fucking with you. I remember I ran into them niggas and you feel me? They got a buzz and shit now. At the time, we was basically, I don't know if they was starting off, but I was starting off. We was on the same little showcase or whatever. And this was 2018. I ended up falling off of music because COVID came. I had like 4 shows lined up. I had a show in Katy, Texas at a festival. Couldn't go to that because of COVID. I had 2 shows in the city I couldn't do because of COVID. And we had to get the vaccine. I was against the vaccine, so I wasn't getting it. So that shit made me be like, I kind of fell off with music. You feel me? And I'm saying that I ran into them 2 niggas, 1100 and Mitchell. And them niggas was solid. Like, they got a buzz and shit. And they remembered and shit like that. Like you said, with relationships. Like, you feel me? Them niggas is some solid niggas. So it's like them some niggas I'll be like, I will work with. If I was on a certain level, I'll fuck with them because of how they is, how they carry themselves. Like, you don't meet too many solid people. That's why I say, how could a nigga tell Remedy that when it's like, nigga, this a nigga in the Bay that's somebody.
Well,
like,
this is
feel
like,
me?
again, if I said the name, you probably, it would make a
tell
little
us
bit
later,
more
man.
sense. But
you can
again,
tell us
certain niggas is having millions. When niggas is having millions and I'm networking and I'm rubbing shoulders with like major A-list artists and we doing platinum records and I'm on platinum soundtracks and shit like that. Now it's like everybody's trying to level up. Ain't that whole come back home and pull everybody up. They gonna do that to their circle, but they not trying to pull the whole neighborhood up. They not trying to pull everybody up. And some people, it's understandable because some people are just not ready or worthy of being pulled up. You know what I'm saying? But I just, it's certain things about this entertainment industry you got to accept, and it's a nasty beast. It's really a nasty beast. That's why you have to be creating. Like, if I can give y'all any advice outside of the podcast, make sure y'all got y'all clips. Make sure y'all always creating outside of the podcast. You know what I'm saying? You got to be beating them over the head with so much content because the moment you get out of these people's face, it's out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm saying? And that could be a very dangerous space when you in the building stages. You know what I'm saying? I still operate like I'm in the building stages. I'll drop 3 to 5 pieces of content a day. Target different audience. I'm gonna do some political shit. I'm gonna do some funny shit. I'm gonna do some relationship shit. Then I'm gonna do a personal story. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna touch so many different people. All the clips might not hit, but all I need is one to hit. And I'm still on. And I'm still gonna get booked. I'm still gonna get opportunities. I'm still gonna get contracts with companies that want to work with me. But essentially, you gotta be grit and grinding this shit. It's not just to hop in front of the camera, talk, and then think everything gonna work. It's nasty beast. And I say that because once you lose that edge, you're going to lose your buzz or you're going to lose your drive and you're going to lose the fans. You're going to lose your resources because the moment you ain't really putting up no numbers or you ain't no relevant, nobody's going to want to fuck with you. It's just that shady. It's a new trick I do now. I like to post my Instagram numbers because I don't care about showing my numbers. It's just numbers to me. But I learned people like to see it. The industry likes to see it. Promoters like to see it. Contractors like to see where are you generating? How many people are watching you? You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about that shit, but I got to play the game now because if I'm going to make money out this shit, if I don't want to go back to working a regular job, I got to play the game it's supposed to be how it's supposed to be played.
How do you navigate that? Like being that you ain't really tripping off the numbers or you ain't really tripping off certain shit. You doing it because you like it or you feel me? You love it. How you navigate it when you're just like, all right, I gotta kind of play this role, or get into this mindset when this really, I ain't gonna say it really ain't me, but it's like it's certain things you don't want to do or you don't really give a fuck about, but you kind of got to do it.
That's a great question. You got to mix the medicine with the candy. So I'm always gonna be myself, but I'm gonna pay attention to the landscape and see what they like too. They like the numbers. They like the relationship talk. Women like when you say good things about women. So I'm not going to pander. I'm going to be myself, but I'm going to give them that too. So again, I'm going to use the numbers thing. People like seeing numbers. People like seeing that you're doing well without them. It's a psychology thing. I'm good regardless. So I never used to post my numbers. So if I'm doing 9 or 10 million, 11 million views a month on my Instagram, I don't give a fuck. It's just some Instagram numbers. I ain't got $11 million. But when other people see it, it's like, oh shit.
That's how it turned into the 9, 10, $11 million.
Exactly. Now more people, hey, can I pay for some promo? Hey, can I do this? Can I pay you this? Oh shit. So y'all care about this. So I'm just essentially giving them what they want too. So I'm giving you myself, but then I'm gonna give you some of what you want too. But I'm not gonna give you too much because they want fighting, shooting, ratchet shit all day. So I'm gonna mix the medicine with the candy. I'm gonna give you a little bit of what you want, but I'm gonna give you what I want too. Because essentially, it's not all about me. I'm catering to an audience here. You know what I'm saying? So I have to cater to an audience too, but without losing myself. So it's always about a balance. It's always about a balance in this shit. That's what I learned.
Yeah, man.
It's like mixing medicine with the candy. I'm gonna give you what you want, but I'm gonna give you what you need. Too.
Just like with kids, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a treat. I'm gonna let you eat your little ice cream and all that, but you gonna eat these veggies too.
No, mama.
So you got to do it like that, or you will lose them. Because if you give them too much candy, you are gonna fuck up the money. No, if you give them too much medicine, you are gonna lose the audience.
No, mama.
So you gotta balance the two.
Before we get out of here though, I wanted to ask you about I seen you talking about the daddy-daughter dance.
Oh yeah,
Did you already do that, or is that something that's?
Nah, we did it. We did a daddy-daughter dance and a mommy-son dance last year. We got the daddy-daughter dance coming back in May, I believe, May or June. We got that coming back, and then we planning the daddy-daughter dance too. But the mommy-son dance, but the daddy-daughter dance is 1,000% coming back. It was an event that, because essentially what we try to do is make shout out to my nigga Paul, Holly Rock All Stars. What we try to do is make innovative events for the community that's not really going on in the Bay. Right. Yeah. So there's not many places in the Bay celebrating black fathers in that way, especially black fathers with daughters. Yeah. So we wanted to create a space where, and it ain't just black fathers, all fathers, but we're going to celebrate fathers that's active in their daughters' lives, and we're going to have a free food, free giveaways. We giving away toys to the kids. We giving away gift cards. We giving away everything because we just want to create a space where we're celebrating all the men that's active in their daughters' lives, because there is no spaces for that. It's we in the Bay where pimp culture, niggas ain't shit and pimping and all that, but since that's changed now, it needs to be highlighted, because if we don't highlight it, nobody else is. Nobody's gonna highlight black men doing good in the Bay. Pimp, drop a op, they gonna highlight that. So we changing that narrative. Shout out to my nigga Paul. We back in May with the daddy daughter dance.
How would a father get? How can he sign up? Or
once we drop the link and get your tickets, you know what I'm saying? We selling tickets. This year was way too many people last year. We got to sell tickets. They ain't gonna be too high, but we got to sell tickets this time because the state is cutting a lot of funding. You know what I'm saying? They cutting a lot of funding, so we gonna have to sell tickets, and then we gonna do that, and you pretty much get your money back with the giveaways. We giving away shirts, gift cards, toys, iPads, headphones, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Is it an age for the daughters?
Nah. Okay. Anybody with any father that's active in their daughter life, bring her, pull up. We're gonna have a good time, free food, free everything.
My daughter still gonna be one by then, so I want to bring
her. Man, pull up. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. We went viral last year. We had a bunch of news outlets pull up. Okay. It was just a good thing, man. It was a good thing to highlight, and we got to do that right now, because in the Bay they trying to look at us as bippers and thieves and all these companies closing. We got to show, like, nigga, it's a lot of good going on, and if we don't show it, nobody's gonna show it.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying. So we kind of got to be the change we want to see. So shout out to my nigga Paul. You know what I'm saying? Daddy daughter dance coming soon.
For sure, man. Yeah. Y'all up in here, man. Before we close out, leave some brains in the chat, man.
And some scissors, man.
Yes, sir.
One thing we do here on Great Minds, man, before we get up out of here, we like to pick either a song or a show or a movie for the viewers to watch or check out, man. You got a song or a movie or a show for anybody to check out?
Ooh, go watch The Wire every episode on HBO. That's one of my favorite shows.
The Wire.
Go watch The Wire. What's my favorite song right now? I got a few. What am I listening to right now? I would say Blast, but Blast is already popping. Go listen to Zay, Mr. Blackheart album. Okay. And go listen to KT Foreign, Voice of the Game, and my nigga Tuda. You know what I'm saying? If you a pimp, go listen to KT Foreign. If you want to hear some R&B, go listen to Zay. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what I be on.
I got an R&B knock, I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy.
My girl a big-ass Jacquees fan.
Oh, hell no.
That nigga just dropped something. I ain't gonna that nigga just dropped something.
Is he crazy? I'm gonna go check it out.
I ain't gonna say it's crazy, but he got a song on. He got a song on
covering songs.
He got a song on. He got a song on there called "Middle of the Night." That shit knock. I ain't gonna lie.
What are you talking about? Eating pussy?
Did he take somebody else's song and just remake it?
Nah.
Nah. He talking about eating ass.
That shit knock. I ain't gonna lie. Middle of the Night, Jacquees. Y'all go listen to that.
That's funny.
Man, mine just went legit by G Herbo. Man, I've been slapping that shit damn near every day for sure. So if y'all ain't heard it, Went Legit by GR.
Oh yeah, I know what you talking about.
That's my shit.
Shit, mine right now. I've been off that White Papers by DB by the bag.
Okay.
And then shout out my young nigga Tay1K. Y'all go listen to that Woods album, man. He just dropped that. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Y'all
No,
definitely tap into that. We didn't get a full rundown of the album, but for sure, if y'all don't know about it, shout out 1K Tay, man. For sure, man.
Sir.
I'm gonna
going
say
Gorillas in the chat.
that Kevin Gates beat somebody, and then BDM Drewski closed eyes.
Okay.
So
Shout out Drew, man. We gotta get you. If you watching Drew, we need you on this motherfucker too, man.
Yeah, we gonna for sure
Come
get
tap
Drewski
in
out
with
here.
us, man, for real.
I talked to him this weekend. We gonna work something out and get him on here. So.
Good.
Yeah.
I wanted to say too, one quote I heard you say in one of your interviews, and I feel the same way. It's good to help, but you're not obligated to help.
Oh, absolutely,
I'm with
absolutely.
that,
It's definitely in our community, when you the one doing good, sometimes everybody want to come to you for help.
Yeah.
And if they're superheroes only exist in movies, so don't empty your cup trying to be a blessing to everybody else. Don't run yourself dry trying to help everybody else. That shit could be a little too much. Learn how to say no. It's 2025. A lot of people losing jobs, going through it. Learn to say no. Self-preservation is important.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You're not obligated to save nobody but yours, your family.
Can't help nobody fully if you ain't your full self, for sure.
Exactly.
Do you feel like, all right, I helped you? Let's say a motherfucker come ask for 5 bands to do something, right? You give them the 5, you invest it. They fuck off the 5. Now they come asking for more help. You feel like they deserve help?
They didn't deserve the first 5. You know what I'm saying? They didn't deserve the first 5.
We on the same page. All right. I'm
Hell
like,
nah.
You
You know
come
what I'm
back, you done
saying?
fucked off the bread, you done came back. You ain't union. So.
Hell nah.
Y'all got anything else before we close it out, man?
Man. With that being said, man, we appreciate C.Lee for coming through, man.
Yeah, I got to come back and do it again. I had a great time. See legal for the people.
We
Let's talk about it.
appreciate you
Yes,
sliding
sir.
through, man, for sure.
Till next week, man. Love y'all, man.
Y'all, great minds,
Brains in
man.
the chat.
You in scissors, man.